My name is Heather Swain. Philadelphia has always been my home. Life was good until it happened. I'm friends with a cybernetic enhanced human-like frog created to save Earth. Nobody appreciated or understood him, but I did. We were good friends who enjoyed hanging out with a bucket from the chicken fry. Just me, CyberFrog, and his very large brother, Salamandroid. Until the invasion hit. They rained from the sky. These space invader giant hornets attacked everyone, killing more than could stay alive, and covered the earth with giant blood honey hives. They can't fly near trees, so we hid in the woods, burning endless fires to keep them away, wearing red so they can't see and kill us all. The last time I saw CyberFrog, he told me he'd track me down, but it's been decades, and there's been no sign of him. Yet I can't shake the feeling he is not gone. I believe he will return again. We need CyberFrog and his brother Salamandroid to return and fight off these invaders, to take back our wrecked planet so we can live without fear. If you see my friend CyberFrog, tell him I need him. We need him to save the world. This is CyberFrog Wrecked Planet. Join the fight.
Look at that big ass. Look at that big ass. Look at that big ass.
Look at that booty on AOC.
Look at that booty.
Look how sexy she looks in that dress.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty.
Clap them cheeks.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty.
Clap, clap, clap.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty.
Look at that booty.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty.
Look at that booty.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty.
Look at that booty.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty.
Look at that booty. Booty. Look at that booty. Look at that booty. Booty. Look at that booty. AOC. 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 Look at that booty. Look at that booty on AOC.
This is what
Ass,
looks like. This is what looks like. This is what
booty,
this is what
ass,
looks like.
look at that big ass, big juicy booty.
Clap them cheeks.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty.
Clap, clap, clap.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Big juicy booty.
Clap, clap, clap.
Big ass, big juicy booty.
Clap, clap, clap.
Big ass, booty, ass, booty, ass, booty, ass, booty, ass. Big juicy booty.
Clap them cheeks.
Big ass.
Booty. Booty. AOC. AOC. Look at that booty. Look at that booty on AOC.
taking my time, but my blood is on fire. Down to the marrow from a shudder to a shockwave. Holding my ground, looking for a new escape. When I am choking, started and broken, crawling out the same ditch, looking for the off switch. Guess I better quit and find another way before I get stuck in my honey place, caught up in the shadows.
LGB. 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 LGB.
They say LGB everywhere I go. LGB, what it means, I don't know. LGB, whatever it is. LGB, Kamala, help me, please.
Alrighty then.
I like you. LGB,
Let's go, Brandon. Right?
LGB,
This means let's go, Brandon.
no. LGB,
Sounds like let's go, Brandon. I guess.
LGB. All right, let's go, Brandon.
I am Cornholio.
Chant LGB, right wing and left wing. LGB, go, you know the thing. LGB, if you don't sing that back. LGB, and you ain't black. LGB,
Let's go, Brandon.
LGB,
Let's go, Brandon.
LGB. Let's go, Brandon.
FJB. Let's go, Brandon.
I'm Joe.
Hey, Donnie Cates.
Ethan, how you doing, pal?
Good. I'm live right now. Like, people can hear you, so I'm warning you of that right now. Like, I'm actually doing a live stream right now. You want to say hi to COMICSGATE?
Well, I would prefer if you and I could have a private conversation. I really would.
Well, I can't because I'm having a very public conversation. But if you want to say hi, COMICSGATE, they could hear you right now, and they'd be very happy. 2,000 people.
I understand that, but I understand that, Darius. I get it. We're all good. Everything is good here. I'm just saying that a text. I will. Hey, look. I'll just say this. And you know what? And I'll just say this. All right. Then what I will say publicly here.
Right.
I'm serious when I say that. I can see where you're coming from. Okay. And I'm you know, again, I don't know. That's the conversation, right? And look, you're not going to get this from fucking Scott Snyder. You're not going to get this from anybody else. Like, I'm actually trying to fucking, like, reach out to you here, all right? And if I'm not being as eloquent as I want to be right now, I'd like to leave you with this, but I will say this, man. I will never do anything to try and take food off of anyone's tables.
All right, pal. All right, you have a good one. See you later. Woo!
Loneliness is the coat you wear. deep shade of blue is always there. The sun ain't gonna shine anymore. The moon ain't gonna rise in the sky. The tears are always clouding your eyes when you're without love, baby. Emptiness is the place you're in, with nothing to lose, but no more to win. The sun ain't gonna shine anymore. The moon ain't gonna rise in the sky. The tears are always clouding your eyes when you're without love, lonely without you, baby. Let's push the emperors into the ocean. Don't need a gun to fight with devotion. With every hour our number increases. We'll smash your institutions to pieces. We need a transformation, one we all can see. We need a revolution, so long as we stay free. Welcome to the desecration, baby. We'll build you right up and we'll tear you down. Welcome to the celebration, baby. The times is our turn, this future is ours. Free your sons and unlock your...
Yes, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. All right, it's Comic Artist Pro Secrets. This is the COMICSGATE King Show. It's Monday evening, and it's a very special episode of COMICSGATE Kings. Very special indeed. Let me bring some friends in here, and let's get started right away. We got a really big shoe. A friend to everyone here, Mike Barron. Hello. I thought it was really, really, really good. Mike Barron, who just vanished out of here. Why did I say something to offend Mike Barron?
Don't you make a move, Sonny. It'd snap your neck in a heartbeat.
We're rocking out today, Mike Barron. How are you?
Good.
Yes, sir. It's very exciting. I'm excited about this. Let me bring in some more of our friends here, and let's get moving.
These four people. Look at these four people.
So sexy, it hurts.
To the depths of space. And now,
Object to the text!
Work to do. A lot of work today, my friends.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Like my father used to say, when you make it do yard work, grab it, bag it. Don't be a...
Yo.
Let's get started, everyone. Let us get started and have quite an evening. It's going to be fun. Let me see. Oh.
I've seen horrors that you've seen.
Please, let's not talk about that again. I can't take it.
It's impossible through words to describe what is necessary to those who do not know what horror means. And you must make a friend of horror.
No.
Horror and moral terror are your friends. If they are not, then they are truly enemies.
Okay. I take responsibility where I feel like, I have harmed anyone, but I haven't harmed anyone at all. Nobody was harmed. Not by Aaron Lepresti, not by me.
That's right.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. We're excited because I got a feeling there's going to be like plastic stuff going to be talked about today. Very
yes. Oh yes. Look at this. Look at my desk right now. Look at this. We got bugs everywhere. Bugs. We got frogs lined up like crazy. We're in a good spot, my friends. We've got Heather Swain, but like this is still the paymaster. I don't have the look at the beauty of Heather Swain.
Christmas came early at the Ethan household.
Yes, indeed, and it's going to come early at everybody else's household too, because today is the day that we launched CyberFrog, the electric blue CyberFrog action figure campaign. Electric Ron, blue CyberFrog variant action figures, my friends. Here's the whole line. Look at this. This looks like a lot of figures.
It does.
Amazing.
That's a lot of figures.
It is.
So the electric blue then would be like a limited reprint or a repaint of the existing figure. Is that the deal?
That's correct. Yep, that's how to do it. Here's the video. Keep it short, keep it punchy, keep it to the point.
Taking my time, but my blood is on fire. Down to the marrow, from a shudder to a shockwave.
Vespis camo, Heather Swain.
Holding my ground, looking for a new escape.
Vespis forager. Scumbags. Electric blue CyberFrog. Live on Indiegogo right now.
Looking for the off switch.
Going on play. Back in today, only on Indiegogo. This is what we're doing. We got a bunch of campaigns going right now, and every single one of them is a winner. It is so fun, guys. I don't know if you're enjoying this as much as I am. $16,650 and 100 backers.
Nice.
Kind of refreshed at this very moment. Like a second ago.
Oh, well, you're rolling, my friend.
That's right.
Yeah, we're on our way here. This is the thing. The action figures have been in production for 2 years. This has been a long time that I've been preparing for this, and they're just now coming in. I decided to make some very limited edition, repainted kind of variant editions. These are the main four right here. But we've also got the Blood Rage variant, the Electric Blue variant, the All Caps Comics variant of Heather Swain, the brand new Vespis Camo variant of Heather Swain, the Vespis Forger edition, and Electric Blue variant of CyberFrog. These three ones are brand new. Here is the Electric Blue CyberFrog variant right here, looking absolutely beautiful. I've got them on my desk. I've been playing with these and roughhousing with them. They're very sturdy. These are quality. Yeah, I actually paid to have them safety and quality tested. So, I mean, technically, I wouldn't let if you have little kids who are going to chew on them, I wouldn't let them do that. But your kids can play with these. It's pretty exciting. We got him, our hero, Trick Ron, as he appears in the current CyberFrog graphic novel series, Ambassador Perdani, Protector of Earth. In a popular deleted scene from CyberFrog Wreck Planet, Trick Ron connects online with another Sinma and pulses with blue energy. So many people like the image, we decided to make a toy. Our frog is superposable for lots of action and great display possibilities. Even his toes are individually articulated. These are all of his articulation points. He comes with 3 sets of hands, hand cannon, grimace head, wasp stung head, and a honeycomb base. And then we've got the beauteous Vespis Camo Heather Swain action figure. I don't know. I've never seen a more beautiful female figure ever.
That's nice.
I don't. Have you seen? I can't imagine. Well, Billy Tucci's got his new She action figure coming out. That looks pretty sweet. So I better roll that back a little bit. But even still,
her face is you got a really good sculpt on that face, which you don't always get on action figures. So that's good.
Yeah.
Where were these made?
China. But they were sculpted right here in the United States. We had, we had Americans, good COMICSGATE. Listen, we have people that are infiltrating every aspect of entertainment. We've got our people everywhere. We've got people at Sideshow. We've got people at Hasbro. we've got people who are sympathetic to our cause and willing to do sculptures for us and do other stuff.
You got those pretty quick.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Well, what do you mean? What did I get quick? The toys?
The action figures, because we've had stuff done in China. It was 6 months.
It's been 6 months.
Oh,
it's been a long time.
I was going to say, when did you actually launch the campaign?
Yeah, like last year. It's been
right?
a long time. Yeah, like everything's
time.
coming in now, and so now's a pretty good time to move everything forward here and
So
put out
these are essentially prototypes that they sent you, right? Or are they? Is that what you call it?
No, these aren't prototypes. These are samples. These are right off the molds.
Okay.
The prototypes we sent them. The way it works is we make the prototypes, we make the paint masters, we send them over there to their factory and manufacture and say, imitate this, a-hole.
Oh, okay.
And that's what they do. I mean, they do their best to sort of. So we have to make molds. We have to make the tooling. It's all incredibly expensive. It's all very time consuming. It takes a long time. But these are actual action figures that are off the tooling. These are the proper materials that they're going to use. These are the paints. This is the paint job that you're going to receive.
What you have there is what somebody would get, right?
Exactly. Yeah. This is close to the finished product. Like they sent me these so I could look at them and go, you know what? Like I could be real picayune and say, you see how like his blades, his fins here are further apart than they are here? Fix that. Yeah. Like that's something that I, said to them. I said, they're going like a V shape here and they're parallel here. That's unacceptable. Please fix that. But other than that, these are pretty much the the version that you're going to get. So you've got CyberFrog's pal Heather, survivor of the Vespus invasion, remembers the world the way it was, and will fight with all of her heart to raise her daughter in a world free from stinging alien parasites. We all will.
That's right.
She's wearing red to stay invisible to the murderous Vespus. Heather Swain articulation. Look at this. Your Heather Swain figure's extremely posable. That's how you'd want her to be. And she comes with, oh my God, Heather comes with a ton of stuff. Honeycomb stand display, articulated arm, 3 sets of swap out hands, a war ponytail swap out head, smiling swap out head, an axe, a spike bat, a machete weapons pack. So she's got everything, everything she needs to beat a Forger Vespus action figure. This is the other one. Terrifying alien plague that infested and destroyed human civilization in 1998. The Vespus are vicious giant wasps that have colonized and conquered Earth. Their saliva transforms human blood into nourishing honey for their young and melts flesh and bone into pulp for their hives. Their stings paralyze. Their exoskeletons are hard and thick. They're highly intelligent and very cruel. Forgers are scouts who seek out objectives for the hives, and there are billions of them. So here's their articulation. And these are the regular versions that are available, but we got all these pictures, brand new art up here to look at. Here's the toys and their packaging.
Oh, sweet.
The back packaging. This is probably like the cleanest campaign at this point. Everything is almost ready to ship. So now's a good time to back. If you haven't backed it yet, grab. We're almost at 20,000. Grab these action figures. Grab them while you can. And let me see here. Also want to point out we got another couple of campaigns going tonight that we're going to be talking about. Andy Smith's Cordrat, The Reckoning, which is damn close to 45,000. Damn close, Andy.
Thank you.
Here's the video. How do you like that, Andy Smith?
I love it. Jimmy Ray's did a great video.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, you did a great job. This is the kind of comic book that I think people wanted from you all along.
Yeah, it's fun.
Barbarians, smashing, destroying. Cryptic Comics says free egg roll. I only got rice with Smiller's book. Free egg roll.
Oh, damn.
200 Watt Studios says with every figure in China you get free egg roll. Oh, there you go. That's where the joke came from. I wish I did. Peppermint Oil Capsule says censored page with Hearts of Car, or do I buy Wreck Planet again? Censored pages with Hearts of Car. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, they don't come with Hearts of Car, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. 200 Watt Studio says Cecil just flew out to California to have a first date with Anna. I'm glad these kids finally accepted what we've all known for a while. Good luck. That's not true at all. I'm sure of it. Amy's Birdhouse says, I'm not a toy collector, but these look awesome. Thank you, Amy's. Appreciate that. Yeah, we really went all out with these toys. Very excited about them. Very happy to talk about them tonight. Cordrat the Reckoning.
That's right.
This is Andy Smith's new book. And then Aaron Lopresti has had incredible success with Wraith of God Blood Hunters. Here's his video. You always have the best music, Aaron. I don't know where you get it, but it's so bluesy.
I didn't get it. I got a guy that does the videos for me, and I don't know where he's pulling those tunes from, but
Looks
cool.
great.
Yeah, it's nice bluesy
Good
rock.
stuff.
It just gets you in the mood for this. Wraith of God Blood Hunter. This is the sequel to the smash hit. The first campaign was incredible. Everybody loved it. And the sequel is happening fast on its heels. I'm really glad to see that. A lot of people are getting their sequels out real quick, following up their initial campaigns, and that's really what everybody should be doing.
No, I agree. You want to keep the interest going, right? And so you don't want that downtime in between projects. So I couldn't. I would have liked to have launched this in July, to be honest with you, but waiting for the printers, the books to get back from the printer was a much longer process, and I think any of us would have imagined it this time last year.
Yeah.
And so then of course, I wanted to make sure everybody got their book before I launched again. So yeah, it didn't get it done as quickly as I would have liked, but because of circumstances, we did it as fast as we could. So,
well, yeah, the paper shortage is something else. I really have no idea when Wreck Planet is coming.
Ooh.
I don't know. How long of a wait do you think it's going to be? Like, what do you? How long did it take to get the books printed this year?
I would guess right now
6-7
you're
weeks,
looking
maybe?
at least 2 months.
Oh,
2 months. Okay, I thought you said 6 or 7 months. My heart.
no, I said 6 or 7 weeks.
Weeks.
So I was
Okay,
close.
weeks.
Yeah, I was close.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Yeah.
So Aaron Lopresti's Wraith of God Blood Hunters. This is available right now, and I've got mods, including Smart RN1. Happy birthday to you. He says, today's my birthday, brother E. Can I get a wrench on your channel? That's what you got. I support you, CG Rising. Thank you, my friend. Jay Alabama Mammy fan says, hey, Fatty, I just backed all the new figures. Thank you. That would feel better if it wasn't for the fatty part. I'd be happier about that.
You got to trade the insult for the money, right? So
yes, I guess that's good. All right, let me look at this campaign here and see where we're at. We just passed 21,930. People are saying they want to be. This is the everything. I put the biggest perk first as featured, but people are saying they would rather just see the new stuff as the featured. So Let me see if I can do that. Campaign editor, perks. Let's go down there and take care of this real quick here. All right, so all the new stuff. This is what people think should be the featured perk. I agree. Set as featured perk. Save changes. And that should be easier for people. All right, let me see here. We go straight to the campaign. And there we go. All the new stuff. So these are the 3 new figures. If you backed everything else from the first campaign, all you really need to do is back the new stuff here. I love the new figures. I'm very, very pleased with them. I just think this whole campaign, all of these action figures are worth every single penny that we've sunk into it. All the time, all the energy. We've worked with the very, very best people who knew what they're doing.
Now, what kind of turnaround time do you have on these now? Once you say, okay, fix the spikes on his shoulder, we're going to add a blue. Well, you already did that because they already sent you. You got the figures. So where are you at now in terms of production and when you'll have them back in your hands, do you think?
So I'm thinking once we say everything is okay, and I'm pretty close. I've got, I basically said the frogs and the Vespis are good to go, minus a couple of these mistakes. Mm-hmm. Heather Swain, I don't have the samples in my hands yet. They sent me pictures of them, and I said, no. Her lips were painted wrong. So I said, don't even send them. Fix that. We sent a detailed criticism back. 200 Watt Studio says, hey, Large Marge, when will the figures ship? We're talking about that right now. Dark Gift Comics Presents says, woo, grab the secret perk. And Deathfly Killer, missed that last time, grabbing the new stuff on payday. Exciting times. Lightbringer 1 is hitting backers' hands, and sign up for Lightbringer 2 is live. Wow, sweet. I'm thinking it's going to be 3 months. I'm thinking we're going to get them before Christmas. That's what I'm hoping. Yes, I would like to ship these bitches for Christmas time.
That'd be great. Well, you can always do like what they did with the original Star Wars figures, and you can ship out little cardboard stand-ups to take the place of the figures ready to ship.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Here's cardboard that says that your toys are on their way.
That's right. Well, those will become collectibles then. So.
It's time to get for fun and excitement with your favorite artist. Let us leave the confusion and all the delusion behind us. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find.
Welcome, my friend.
BT.
Ship them bitches.
Billy.
Primetime Polton says, just back the all caps Heather variant. Something about a woman in torn jeans and a white t-shirt. Congrats. My campaign, Loose Threads, is live on Indiegogo. Loose Threads looks like fun. That does look cool. Mark, the thing about Mark Polton is a COMICSGATE king, but he never comes in. And I don't understand that. There are a couple of people, him and Donald DeLay are welcome to join us, and they never do. I don't understand it. I'm starting to take it personally.
He's a good time. He's all positive energy and fun. And
yeah, but where is he? That's what we need. We need him around here.
Yeah, he's a fun, we keep spreading that positivity, man. Times are good.
So how has your week been, fellas? What's going on?
It's been good, man. Just working on stuff for the book.
You're not sad about the Queen of England.
Well, yeah, I mean that's awful, but
No, that's that's too bad. I mean, I look at it kind of in a positive light. She lived to be 96.
Right.
I mean,
that's how I look at it.
You
hit 96. I mean, you had a hell of a run.
Yeah.
So
I'd be mad that I was watching an interview with Jerry Lewis. He was 90 years old and he's being interviewed, and they're like, "What do you want? Like, what do you have left to do?" And he said, "I'd like to live another 4 years, and have fun. I'd like to live another 4. Maybe I got 4 in me."
Yeah.
He died in 91. So.
He didn't have 4 years in him.
He did not.
God said nope. So I guess
buddy.
you're right. Once you get to 90, every day is borrowed time. H is for Heretic says, should have had the severed nun's head for 90 CyberFrog fan. You're so right about that, dude. Maybe I could do an add-on a little bit later. Craziness.
Hey,
CyberFrog
got a video too.
Oh, what's your video? Let me see.
Oh,
Share
it's
it.
good.
I posted the short version in the Twitter thread. As you know, we're going to launch next week.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
It's a good
Here we
video,
go.
Mike.
I can tell this is going to be sweet. Here we go. Where'd it go? Right here. Here we go.
Second-generation Cuban American Marcos Zamora is a military vet, more patriotic than most Americans. No longer able to ignore the chaos at his doorstep, he acts. Joined by his best friend Gus, they hit the border every night, saving lives while stopping violent drug cartels and other opportunists. The government reacts with fury at Marcos' attempts to preserve American sovereignty, deploying the full might of their enforcement agencies. But Marcos understands that the only thing the rich and powerful fear is bad publicity, and he records every encounter. Whoever he is, this private American must be stopped. Illustrated by Richard Bonk and written by Eisner winner Mike Barron, Private American is his version of Captain America, and maybe a little Punisher, taking part in this ongoing, violent, and very real battle of good versus evil in the war for American sovereignty. Grab your copy at theprivateamerican.com.
This kicks ass.
Very nice.
I mean, that really kicks ass. You know, at this time of the season, I need stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to ignite a shitstorm for sure. Another shitstorm. Chris Brawley put that video together. Chris is a professional videographer.
So you just keep on stirring the pot, Mike.
I can't help myself.
So what is Private American doing? Is he guarding the border? Is he getting fentanyl off the?
You know, he's a vigilante. Just a vigilante, like Charles Bronson in Death Wish.
Death Wish, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, who is he vigilanting against?
Drug cartels, terrorists, fentanyl smugglers, snakeheads, rapists.
Yeah.
He lives in Texas, so it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to the border for him. He's down there, you know, and he sees these people streaming across his property, and the government's not doing anything. In fact, the government is encouraging it. And as you know, this should be a major story with every news agency in the country, but it's not, because they are bowing down to this government that we have.
You know, we need a Private American, because up until now we've left it to this guy.
And I'm gay like the wolf.
That music's different.
Dude, I'm jealous that you have Duran Duran as your...
Not me, John. Enjoy.
You can have it.
No, man, that's all you. Hungry like the wolf.
Never a Duran Duran fan was I.
I love them. They're like my favorite band.
You just good, didn't you?
Yeah, so for the first time ever. I've liked them since '82. I just could never either afford to go see them or...
I have 8 favorite bands.
I think they're touring again now.
Yeah, I saw a few weeks ago.
Very old.
I saw them on Thursday night. Then we saw My Chemical Romance on Saturday night. Took the boys.
And you're having fun. That's my life.
Ethan, do you have Explorer Club's records?
Explorers Club. Yeah, I have 2 of their, not records, downloads. Yeah, I like Explorers Club. They're good. They're a lot of fun. I'm listening to them. I'm listening to some weird jazzy. I'm really listening to Raymond Scott right now because he's this genius composer, instrumentalist from the 1950s and 60s who did just about every commercial jingle that you know from TV at that time period.
That's cool.
Tons of great stuff. So I've been listening to. I'm listening to commercial jingles and just enjoying myself. It's really weird. Model T101 says, still mad at Billy. Never checked out the old litho I sent him on Insta. Wow.
The old litho? Wait a minute. What did he say?
Let me read it again.
Sorry, yeah.
Still mad at Billy. Never checked out the old litho I sent him on Insta.
You sent me a litho on Instagram?
On Instagram.
On Instagram,
How does that
yeah.
happen?
I got to go in and check back. I apologize. My goodness, Model T101. I don't
Check
know what
those
to say.
private
I'm
messages.
beside myself. I'm just I'm ashamed.
Don't feel bad. I've sent Billy like 15 lithos and he never got back to me.
Yeah, Graham sent me 60 of them. They're right here. I got to sign them tomorrow. I'm shipping them out tomorrow.
I signed them today too. So
very busy.
See, I thought I'd be one of the last ones getting them back to him.
No,
I wasn't.
me. Did you send yours out, Aaron?
No, they're still sitting here, but they're going out tomorrow. But I did sign them.
So we got to sign off. We keep 10 for ourselves. Is that what he?
No,
you send them all
send them all back.
Of course, send them all back. I said if they're numbered, we should all take a different number. So for Graham's campaign, he did a portfolio, and it's 60, I guess, lithos by all of us. It's okay. And but I don't know if they're numbered or not. But if they are numbered, like Andy, you should take 10. Aaron, you should take 4, and I'll take like 16. Let him try to match them up and drive him crazy.
Hey, there's
Swine Dog 712, by the way, says I'm reading Chuck Dixon's Hunter Ninja Bear. I'm less than halfway through, and I already got more than my money's worth. This thing is really cool.
Hell,
cool.
We got Chuck Dixon here. I don't, we got to get him in here regularly. Gabe, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing? I don't know what's going on. I just came in, so.
Oh, nothing. We're just talking. We're talking about the campaigns that we got going on. Yours, of course, Truth, Justice, American Way.
Right.
Legendary campaign hit $120,000 this week. And
good luck. Good job, buddy.
Thank you. And we're gonna have a preview real soon of more pages and what David is showing. David's quite funny. Some of the plot I've written, what he's turned it into joke wise, is actually very hilarious. So I love adding that to an action story.
You're
really
sitting in front of Charles Bronson in Death Wish.
That's right. That's right.
Here's our other friend.
There he is.
The bear.
Hello, Arthur. How you doing?
The dog's running off. Here's if you can share my screen. This is
yes.
These are those prints that are in Graham's two-fisted manly tells. So you can see the logo kind of in the bottom there. So Andy, you're not going to be the last one. I'll probably be the last one to sign these things up.
No, he got mine back today.
Oh, he got yours already? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's us. It's us three. You and
I
Aaron.
mailed them out Saturday.
Hey, I got to say, you were talking about the taking back from the Queen, and I got to tell you, as someone who was in the service, that I was astonished by the discipline and the duty and the I don't know what if you want to call it pomp and circumstance, but I'd say the dignity that those soldiers and that family showed for that Queen's, for the funeral. I don't know if you saw, like they did the children's vigil, and then they did the grandchildren's vigil, and the kids were standing there guarding the on Saturday it was the grandkids, William and Harry and some of the other princesses, and they all took a point surrounding the coffin to guard it for like an hour, and they just stood there like at attention. It was unbelievable. Yeah, it was unbelievable. These women, the girls, they're wearing these 4 to 6 inch pumps, it looks like, and they're standing there in their heels, and and the ones that are in the service, they got their their army uniforms on, or naval uniforms, or RAF, whatever. I think the Prince William's RAF. But it was, again, today, just watching it, I was just astonished. I was drawn and just looking up at it, and it was like, wow. And I got to tell you, and I'm not a monarchist because I'm 100% American.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
right.
Billy, you should see me at a funeral. I wear a nice black dress shirt, blue jeans.
There you go.
I'm glad that ended with shirt and
Shirt
not black
tucked in?
dress.
Is the shirt tucked in with a belt, or
too fat? Too fat for tucking in the shirt.
Let me see
like
here.
to hang over like a dress,
EFOC252 says, congratulations on the new campaign. Just picked up the new variant 3-pack to complement my orders from the first campaign. Thank you, Epic 252. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're here. Bob Gable says, don't worry, Billy. Ethan likes The Cure.
I like The Cure.
Cure's all right. I like The Cure.
The Cure are good.
I can't believe you guys don't like Duran Duran.
Duran.
Oh, I don't mind Duran
I'm just
Duran.
not familiar with Duran
Have you ever
Duran.
listened to him, for God's sakes?
The reflex.
The reflex.
Yeah, I don't know. I like a lot of Duran Duran, but yeah, when it comes to the reflex, I want to kill them. And there are a few other songs, few other songs that they sing that I'm not too fond of. But I do like. We've talked about Electric Barbarella being one of the best songs ever.
Yep. They didn't play that.
They didn't play it.
Nope.
You know, the best thing that those guys ever did was, didn't they? Weren't they the power station? Like the power station where was Duran Duran?
No.
I
Just
saw
the
that.
power station.
So
It had Robert Palmer in it, and like the lead
Tony
guitarist
Thompson.
from
Tony Thompson. No, yeah, Tony Thompson. It was Andy Taylor. John
right,
Taylor.
Andy Taylor, lead guitarist. He was the only Duran Duran guy in there.
No, John Taylor, the bassist too, was in it.
Oh, was he in there?
It had the two Taylors. There were three Taylors, right? The other one was the drummer.
And none of them are related. So, but here's a funny story. So I went to go see them in 1985 twice at Jones Beach at the theater out here, and we pushed our way to like the front row. And the Robert Palmer, didn't go on tour with them. He said, "I did this for once as a one and done thing, and just having fun with it." So they had Michael Desbar was the singer. And both nights I threw my wristband at him. I had a wristband because he was sweating. And I took my wristband off my arm and I threw it. And both nights he caught it and put it on.
Did you throw your underwear at him too?
No, I couldn't get it off.
Stint says ZBS changed John's music back now.
Yeah, a lot of people in chat are
change it
not
back.
happy with that new music.
Terrible music. Terrible.
I was raised by the wolves, ate till they fool. Run through the night, playing with your life. Going against the pack, that's risking your life. Better play it right, yeah, you better play it right. I got loyalty and blood.
And bud.
Loyalty and blood.
Loyalty and bud.
That's a lot better. Yeah. Sorry, Billy, but
Model T101 says it's one of his old.
That I dig Duran Duran.
Yeah,
I love
Duran
like I
Duran's
said,
awesome.
I think Mike Barron is going to hate me, but I think My Chemical Romance recorded the greatest album of the 21st century with the Black.
I wouldn't know, Billy. I just wouldn't know.
Black Parade's pretty good, actually.
Take my word for it, then.
All right.
Hey, my daughter turned me on to some band called Greta Van Susteren or something like that. They're somebody know what that? Do you know what that band is?
Greta Van Fleet.
Led
is exactly
Zeppelin.
like
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin.
You're gonna sound like a modern Led Zeppelin or something. I thought they were all right.
This has been one of the greatest years in history of pop music, but you'd never know it reading Rolling Spin or watching the award shows because it's all underground, like us. But if you love pop music and rock and roll, it's all over the place. There are a couple of sites that cover it: Power Popaholic and PopGeekHeaven.com, and they're on top of this every week. And because there are thousands of bands out there that love rock and roll, the old sound, like the Explorers Club. I mean, obviously they worship the Beach Boys, but they took that sound and took it to a new dimension. And there are hundreds of bands out there doing that. Like if you like Bruce Springsteen, the early stuff, there's a guy named Nato Coles who does it better than Springsteen, and there's no political bullshit.
Hold on a second here. We got Evil One here who says, "While we're giving Billy trouble, I need Billy to finish a sketch for me. I sent a message to Debs. You're in trouble now." That's Evil One, who is like he is a friend of Brian Polito's. We found out.
Oh, wow.
And holy shit, we got Edwin Boyette in the chat here. Edwin Boyette. Edwin, do you want me to send you the link? Do you want to come in here for old time's sake? We'd love to see you.
Get in here, Edwin. Come on.
He says the Smiller and Shadiversity book. Just call it the Shadiversity book. Just hot hit. I would think you mean $170,000 on Indiegogo. Congratulations to him. I think that's extraordinary.
Burn in hell. Oh, I'm sorry. Look, Smiller wrote me on Twitter trying to, "Hey man, we're gonna pass you, dude. Me and Shadiversity are gonna pass you, dude." I'm like, I didn't even know you existed. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Deanna says between these and she, gonna have to start buying you now.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Well, I think that's great news. I like when anybody does well.
I'm glad the guy with over 1 million subscribers is just crawling past me. Congratulations, Mike.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing. I wish Shadiversity well. You know, I don't know him. I've never spoken to him, but I hear he's a good guy. Bob Gable says, if you have seen Billy and Ethan's pics from the 80s, they were new age geeks. New wave, you mean?
New wave.
Yeah.
New wave.
Yeah, definitely new wave.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, come on. Times were good back then. You know, you could say what you want. I got pics. I got stories. I got stories.
I got stories.
That'll make Shelly blush. For goodness sake.
I doubt it.
What?
Straight in.
Hey, she was at all the Rat concerts, so she.
Rock
Rat
and shit,
or rack?
big hair.
Rat.
Oh, rat.
I've seen. Yeah, I've been to quite a few little rock concerts in my day.
You know who did the logo and painted it on the drums for Rat was Danny Mickey, the inker.
Did he really?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I found out this week? So I have a team teacher who's going to take over for me when I'm out for radiation treatment. And his cousin was the lead guitarist for Great White.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I know.
Well, my band used to open up for Great White when they were Dante Fox.
Oh, you beat me. What up, me Art?
So I got it.
Are they still around? I mean, is Great White still performing after the tragedy?
After they burned that club down.
Yeah.
Oh, and then when the students asked if they could watch a video of them, I was like, no.
Didn't one of them die?
Yeah, they were local guys when I grew up. So the guitar player sold sunglasses at the swap meet that I worked. The singer had the hots for my girlfriend, so he used to stalk her at Jack in the Box.
Oh my God.
Now, was that through the drive-through, or do you actually go in?
He would do both, and then I would be there, and I'd just go, "Nope, no, you don't." No super
That's
tacos
awesome.
for you. Or what they would call monster tacos or super tacos. I forget what those things were.
Like, you know, I got a cool story. That the night I got into that big fight at San Diego Comic-Con, that I was getting a tattoo. Actually, I was getting this tattoo. Oh, hang on. I was getting this tattoo, right? Anyway, so yeah, I think I just popped a vein in my head by doing that. The guy who did the tattoo, and there was his wife was there and their little son, but it was the lead singer of Sublime who died.
wow.
It was his ex-wife, his widow, and their son, and she married the guy who owned the tattoo thing. So we hung out with them. So Debbie went and brought I don't know, like a 12-pack of I don't know, Heineken or Stella's or something like that. We drank as he gave me this tattoo, because I traded him his she statue for it. They were at the con at San Diego.
Oh, sweet!
So that's my claim to fame.
Once again, Billy Tucci knows everyone.
I don't know.
I got sent a really cool picture that from 1996, I guess, of me and Trent Kanuga at a shop doing a signing for CyberFrog. It was crazy. I was like,
there you go.
Happy to do this. Yeah, look at all the
CyberFrog
CyberFrog stuff.
Look at that.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. Like I when I first saw Ed Sheeran, I was like, he looks a little like younger me.
Mm-hmm.
But there's Trent Kanuga. Hasn't changed a bit.
You wearing a Fossil watch?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it is. It looks like I think I might have that same watch. I think I still do. It's got green and the brown band.
You know what? I look at pictures of us when we were younger. I think we all look better now than we did then.
And Trent Kanuga looked like that Post Malone pre-tattoo.
Post Malone.
You're not wrong about that. That is correct. Let me see here. Zany Biscuit says you should all check out Ryan Upchurch, rap, country, rock.
Ugh.
Rap and country, right there. I'm kind of out. You know what I mean?
For the warning.
I like country and I like rock.
Hey, Ethan, I'm right in the middle. I don't want to be in the middle. Put Aaron and Shelley. Put you in the middle. I feel very uncomfortable.
How about that right there?
In the center square.
How about up here next to All Caps Comics? There you go. Yeah, that's right. You can do what Rini does.
Screenshot.
Art was there when Dante's Inferno was first published.
A lot of people don't know that. Yeah.
Art doesn't even strike me as that old, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I know he is, but like, he's a young man. You know,
Dude, down those stairs is the Lazarus pit. That's how he does it.
That's right.
Every night, baby.
He takes
Soak
it back
in
to the
that
Lazarus
tub.
pit.
We just call it the tub here, Aaron.
It's the tub.
Andy, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Ready?
You're gonna smash Aaron, aren't you?
We're gonna
You're gonna
Eiffel
just
Tower
crush him?
Aaron.
Is that like a bad thing?
I don't even know what that
Well, it's
means.
gone now. Ethan ruined it.
I don't even know.
Sorry. We're moving on. Black and White Volume 2, Man vs. Machine, RT Bears campaign. $115,629. Art, how many followers do you have on Twitter? Subscribers?
I think I'm rolling into 3,500. Not a lot.
3,500.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me see. 3,640 to be exact.
Well, this is great. You got $115,629, and you've only got 3,500 backers.
It's all because of you.
That's amazing, RT Bear. I just want to point that out. You are,
Exceptional, Mr. T Bear.
yeah, you are beloved. You know what you're doing.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. It's all COMICSGATE, man.
Of course it is.
No audio on this.
This is the silent version.
It's quiet.
Kablam. Sexy.
There it is.
Boom. Rumble, rumble. Giant robots.
Run for your lives.
Bracka, bracka, bracka. Boom.
Fragga boom. That dog effect was courtesy of me.
What's going on over there?
I thought Art's dog was attacking him again.
Who brought their wife?
Whoa.
Oh.
You know, it's not nice.
Shame.
Black and White.
Man versus machine.
Outstanding, Art Bear.
Thank you. Only on Indiegogo. Back us today.
Did you
Yeah,
know,
we
did you know that you can hear that?
Well, no.
What?
Oh, were you aware that there was no volume?
Oh, there's no volume. Oh, my bad. So
Yeah,
you guys,
I
I was
figured-
like, why are they talking over it? And I was
Yeah.
like, thank you for talking over it.
Yeah.
We were
I
trying to
figured if
entertain
you
the
didn't hear it
masses.
on that, you probably wouldn't hear it on the other one. So, you know.
Truth, Justice, and the American Way. Or, no, I'm sorry. Black and White Volume 2, Truth, Justice is next. Man versus Machine. This
But
campaign.
you know what? Justice can only be black and white.
That's right.
That is true, but also kind of silvery. Truth, Justice, American Way. Gabe El Taib is with us tonight.
Yes.
There's the sound.
What if the fake news canceled the world's most beloved heroes? When a
news.
tragic attack ends the lives of precious innocents, our most celebrated heroes find themselves blamed and canceled by the media that once glorified them. Now in hiding, will they be able to trust each other long enough to prove their innocence? Well, they better fight as hard as they can, because if they don't, an even bigger tragedy is coming. And this time, it will cost millions of lives. Truth, Justice, American Way, the 64-page full-color graphic novel. Get yours today, only on Indiegogo.
Gabe, that's you talking, isn't it?
That's me talking in the trailer. Yes, it is.
Listen to that voice.
I
see that?
I got the stickers came in last week, so I've got a couple thousand of these. The stretch goal.
nice.
Yeah,
It's an
dude.
old
I'm getting my
school-
stickers too.
An old school corner box sticker, you know, like the corner boxes for the
Oh,
old
yeah.
Marvel and DC books. So I got thousands of those in a box over here. So yeah, I'm slowly filling my garage with all kinds of fun stretch goals for you guys. Thank you so much for the support. If you haven't backed it, back it today, guys. It's an awesome book. David Williams is killing it. Gary Martin, I just sent him out another payment for more inks. So we're humming along. This thing is going great. So, and as soon as I have more awesome colors to show you, I will show you soon. So
Beautiful.
thank you.
John Malin, you're pissed off at Edwin Boyette. I can still tell you're like,
Yeah, I've been fuming about this whole time.
I wonder if Edwin
Get over
Boyette has become Middle Earth story time. He reads Tolkien on the internet, which I think is illegal. I think there's a copyright issue there,
Yeah,
but I could be
pirating.
wrong. I wonder if he likes Edwin Boyette. Do you like the new Lord of the Rings show I don't like. I wouldn't know how to guess that if he would like it or not.
I don't know if anybody likes it.
Yeah, from what I hear,
it's like
step up and say, "Yeah, that was awesome."
I
But
had
they-
hope for it. It's where
Did you watched it and you didn't like it?
Yeah, I've been watching all of that and the House of Dragon. So,
Oh, amazing. Thank you for backing CyberFrog variant action figures. We just hit $31,000. And I'm
Nice.
gonna go through this. We just launched this tonight, this evening. I've been working on this all day. I'm absolutely exhausted. I was like, should I just wait until tomorrow? I was like, no, I promised people I would launch it Tuesday. Here we are, Tuesday evening, COMICSGATE Kings. And
or Monday.
Today's Monday.
Oh, Monday. What am I?
he's tired.
I'm
He's been up
really
all day.
tired. The whole day putting together this campaign. I mean, it was something else. Look at this. Hello, Electric Blue CyberFrog variant action figure backers. Ooh, that's a long greeting. Look at my toys. Do you understand?
Look at my toy.
Nobody else is doing this except for Billy Tucci. It's amazing. Billy, how's your action figure going?
Good. I think we had a little problem with the sort of a preemptive launch that it accidentally was released. So people started ordering their figures, but they weren't. It wasn't supposed to be launched until this week or next week. So some people got a little sneak preview there. I'm gonna do some of it with their face. I wasn't. Her face is a little too chiseled, so they're gonna make it a little more softer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
So, but that's through executive replicas, and it's cool. It's exciting seeing all this that you guys are doing it, and Patrick's doing his toys, and it's just like I said, man, it's good times. I gotta tell you, I'm so friggin' happy about what's going on with everybody and the success everyone's having and how hard everyone's working, and it's just hanging with
It is fun as heck. It is really, really fun.
We got our stickers, and all of our stretch goals are coming in this week.
Oh, cool.
So we got our 5.5-inch she stickers. It's from Sticker Mule.
So is the red? Which ones are the variants? Are all those at that first shot? Are those all the variants right there?
No, this is everything all together. These are all of the toys. I guess there are 10 of them total. And the variants are right here, all the new stuff. They're just 3 variants, like 3 new variants.
Okay, because I really like her all in red. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, me too. I gotta say, like, I love Electric Blue CyberFrog, and I love Vespa's camo variant Heather.
Shit, he's got blue eyes. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah. We've begun receiving samples from our manufacturer and decided it's finally time to open up the campaign again to new backers. And so I've added new variants to the campaign this time to create some rare new collectibles and help pay the tab on this enormous project. Billy, it's so expensive.
I think you're crazy, but I'm so proud of you, man.
I mean, we're getting it done. I'm not making any money off of this, but well, not yet. I'll make some money off it eventually. I'm not usually a crowdfunder who brags about not making a profit from my projects. I can't stand those cucks. I really can't. We're not making a profit. Here's a pie chart of everything that. Knock it off.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it? Why? You know what? Like, if you're not making a profit off of your comic book, why are you doing it? Like, you're wasting everybody's time. Like, get a job.
He's yelling at himself.
And I am, because I'm not making a profit off of this. Hold on a second. No, I'm talking about other people. I'm making profits on other books. But these guys, it's like, I do a lot of crowdfunding campaigns where I brag that I didn't make a profit. And by the way, I'm in the hospital. Here's a GoFundMe.
I need a new laptop.
I need a new laptop, something like that. It's like,
oh, too soon? Too soon.
Oh, jeez.
Agony. Absolute agony.
Sounds like Aaron needs a new laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I'm not usually a crowdfunder who brags about not making a profit from my projects, but this project is being done entirely out of love and not hate. This time it's not hate. Usually it's out of hate, John.
Yes.
Hate for Edwin Boyette. Like, the next project that I do is going to be entirely motivated by hatred for Edwin Boyette and Smiller.
And greed.
Fight campaign.
It's going to do great. Yes, let's go. All right, what am I saying here? Oh, yeah. But every penny I'm receiving from you, the backers, is going into the toys and improving the product itself. That is for damn sure. CyberFrog action figures have been a dream of mine since Playmate Toys canceled my deal with them back in 1997. They made a nice prototype, but the toy line never came to fruition. No frogs. I never thought this opportunity would arrive, but here it is. And I'm not going to waste this chance. I'm making toys that are equal or better than the big boys at Hasbro or McFarlane.
It's true.
And that's all thanks to you, RT Bear.
RT Bear.
Thank
Sure
you,
enough.
Art.
God love you, RT Bear, because we sure do.
That was the thing with McFarlane toys. I don't know if they've changed, but the sculpts were just fantastic, but they were so fragile. They broke so easily.
Yeah.
Like hearts.
Yeah.
Very fragile.
Aaron knows all about breaking hearts.
Yes, he does.
Well, the one thing about CyberFrog toys is you can drop them off of a 10-story building and they will bounce.
I mean, I don't know about that. I'm not making any kind of guarantee like that. Like, don't drop them out of a 10-story building. Just don't do that. Don't even try. But I will say that I've been playing with them and I've been having a good time. Not breaking them. Not breaking them. All right, let me
tried
see.
dropping them off of a tall building yet?
No.
No,
I'm not doing that.
Remember David Letterman where he throw like things off of like a 5-story building?
Yeah.
Just to watch him smash. But you know, CyberFrog would not smash.
No, well, I don't know if he would or not, but we're not going to do it.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I'll do it.
So it's your money, Art. If you want to throw my toys out the window after you paid for them, Remy says no weapons pack EVS. They all come with weapons, except for the Vespas. Every single one of these comes with a gun. Heather comes with 3 different weapons. Okay. But I guess they're not pictured here. So I think
everybody should buy 2 so they can drop one off of a building.
Oh, there you go. Now you're helping us.
Don't drop them off buildings. These are high quality, heavy toys. I believe if you drop them off buildings and hit people with them, it will injure the individuals below.
Well, now you added the hitting people. I didn't want anybody hurt.
Nobody wanted to hit the people.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Art. Something's wrong with you. You're getting funky in your old age.
We used to be friends.
It's Lazarus pit.
Tonight.
Let me read this, Art, and stop fantasizing about destroying my hard work. For just 1 second. Could you please stop fantasizing about destroying everything I've built?
Okay, all right.
Buzzkill.
So I've been working on this project for 2 years now, from the initial development of the sculpt until last week when the first samples arrived off tooling, completely painted and ready to go. Here's the live stream. You can watch the live stream that I made playing with my toys. By the way, these toys are based on my hit indie comic book CyberFrog. If you haven't read them yet, you can purchase them and other all caps comics. Here's the eBay store. All right, now here are the toys. First, we have Electric Blue CyberFrog variant. This is great. Right here, you can see all the details. You've got Vespas Camo Heather Swain. You're supposed to wear red into the woods because the Vespas, they believe, cannot see red, and they, you cover yourself in red and you're safe. These people have been alive for 20 years. CyberFrog's pal Heather, survivor of the Vespas invasion. Everybody loves Heather except for this guy, Big Daddy. I was on his stream. He said, "Are you killing Heather? She's really like in the way of action." Why is everybody like this? I'm just like, what are you talking about? He's like, if as soon as you kill Heather, then CyberFrog can just kick ass. What is going on in your home? Like, is your wife okay? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like a threat to me. Like, it sounds like I need to warn your wife. As soon as Heather Swain is out of the way, then CyberFrog can kick ass. Is that your feeling about women in general?
Yes.
Bring it. Bring it.
John is here.
Hey, guys, I got to jump out. My wife just informed me she's at the American Legion Hall, and there is a gigantic praying mantis. And she's like, come here, get rid of it. It's going to die. So I have to go to the post and remove
the praying mantis is worried about the queen.
I'll see you guys later.
What a good hubby.
Love you all.
Later, Billy.
Yeah.
Tally ho.
Hey, I'm ceding my time to Gabe.
All right.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
See you later, Mike.
Later, Mike.
You don't want to kill women. You know what I mean? Like, it's the least I could ask of COMICSGATE. Like, just don't kill all the women.
Can I get a 10-pack of Heathers and cut the heads off?
No. I guess that would be
worse
justice.
than anything I said.
Just a
You
question.
can do
I'm just
whatever you
expanding
want
off
with
of
them.
Art's, theme
You
here.
know, I was going to say, Art throwing the action figure off the building is sounding better now compared to what this has devolved to.
It really is becoming insane. Everybody's got to
turned into
sober up.
Wednesday Addams here.
Yeah. Absolutely crazy. Forge your Vespis action figure, a terrifying alien plague.
Oh, drop that one from a building. Drop
See,
that
it
one on a
flies.
person.
Oh,
You gotta,
yeah.
That
you
would
gotta
be
build a
very
wall.
out of somebody if they saw that coming down on their head.
These are all of the toys here. Here they are. And by the way,
my son dropped about 500 on these action figures, and I get one of them. So I'm kind of excited for him to.
oh, thank you.
You think you get one of them?
Oh no!
Yeah, I wonder what one you're going to get.
I advised him to back it because I said these are going to be highly collectible. You should do it. And then so I got a Christmas present in there.
Hopefully.
And Josh
Well, he
goes,
doesn't
"Why aren't you
engineer it,
backing it?" And Aaron goes, "Because you are."
No, people are saying art is starting to worry me. I know, me too. Like for 1 second, like worried about Art's sobriety. I never thought that I would be worried about that before, but
I think this is the first time I've done this show sober, so maybe that's the problem.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Well,
go drink
well,
something.
you know what it is? We're getting close to October, and that brings up the memories of Art and his serial killer past relationships, and it's starting to affect him.
what is this? What is this about Art's serial killer past relationships?
Well, you remember in, was it Halloween 4 or whatever, when they finally think they kill Michael Myers and then the little girl turns into like a new Michael Myers? That's Art.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had a run in with the serial killer. That's what he's talking about. Oh,
Art was a little girl. Hey, it's Donald DeLay.
Hey,
Speaking
Donald
of little
DeLay.
girls.
This is like the best day of my life. I got Edwin Boyette in the chat. I got Donald DeLay on the show. And then, of course, right in the back room, a dear friend of ours. Very dear friend of ours. Rini.
Oh, really?
I gotta go.
Why, John? What are you mad about? What is going on tonight? What is all of this energy?
The squealing, the armpits. You know,
I'm just tying my hair. Oh my god.
you know, Edwin Boyette, when he posted that was an act of war, by the way.
You think so? Was it war?
Yeah, that's war. Like these guys bitch about us talking about them months on, and then what happens the first time Smiller gets a campaign doing relatively well, Smiller's got to start tweeting me.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. Edwin's got to come up on this stream, be like, oh, by the way, 170. You know, it's like, dudes, nobody cares about you.
Now,
You know what I
hold
mean?
on a second. We
That's
care
why
about
Edwin's
them.
not coming in.
Well, I
It's
mean,
war. It's war. That he didn't super chat that to be friendly.
well, I mean, but he wasn't being friendly. Why? You don't think so?
Uh-uh.
What I
What do you
missed?
think he was doing?
Trying to rile us up.
It worked.
Working.
He was riling us up. I mean,
Yeah.
over what? The Mike's success, Mike's great
Yes.
success.
Trying to rub it in our faces is what he's trying to do.
Like,
Yes.
why would he do that? The guy is like 50 years old. He's a member of the Republican Party in Hawaii. I mean, he's practically an endangered species.
Disavowed from the Republican Party in Hawaii.
Yeah, and I don't understand why you think this guy is up to no good. Here's a little hit. Let's go back in time. The Great Geek Chorus.
His fingers pulling hair.
That's
that
right.
Wild judgmental stare. Cecil says, grow up, hair, it's meth when. What he does got no defense for it. What he says expose the hypocrite. The only soul he has is on his shoe.
Oh, that's not nice.
Darcy's Methvin. No fudge, just Methvin. Turns his streams into a bullshit lagoon. Spreading lies about CG's so-called cult mentality. Schemes and scams scams, and Uncle E too. After he made the switch, he just became
John Malin's bitch.
Yeah.
Gotta kick that white drug itch, it's true.
Yes, John Malin.
Hey!
That's right, everyone. So happy to have Donald DeLay here with us tonight.
Incredible.
Yes, Donald.
Joining the show.
Yes.
Methwin Soyet in the chat. John's pissed off.
It's like old times, man. John's
It is.
pissed off. We got Donald in here. Hell yeah.
Turns his streams into a bullshit lagoon.
Bobo says, think how great Shadiversity's campaign would do if it had a competent artist drawing his comic. $1 million plus.
Lies about CG, so-called cult-like mentality, schemes and the scams and the EVS too.
Oh, leave me out of it.
And after he made that switch, he just
became Nasser Rabati's bitch.
Oh, shit.
Gotta get that white drug itch, it's true.
Yeah, it could be. All right, there's Methwin in the chat again. We miss you, Methwin. Come on back.
How did he get that name, Methwin?
Because he acted insane and he acted as though he was on meth. I don't think he was on meth, but he acted like he was on meth, and so people
didn't it
started
also
calling
have
him.
something to do with the white drugs or something like that?
No,
or...
he got mad because people said, "What is he on meth?" And he said, "I've never taken any white drugs."
Yeah,
which is the weirdest, just the weirdest thing to say to somebody saying you're on meth. So he was a lot of fun. Pastor Flash says Shadiversity campaign isn't Mike's success. It's Shad. The story is great as it's based on the novel's same name. Mike's art is poo in it. I'm torn in buying it for that reason.
I heard that's what a lot of people are saying. They said Mike's art is poo.
Mike's pretty good. Mike's not bad. Come on.
Yeah. Here in the Steadfast says, I'm a fan of Shadiversity, but he has his novel also in the campaign with expensive leather-bound editions.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him for sure, but it's not the Dunk Smiller things.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like 9 books in that campaign. They're all like leather, hardbound, like 5 different forms of hardcover. So, and then there's Mike's, little
Mike's
graphic
just
novel.
one book in the set.
Yeah, he's one book out of
okay.
multitudes of books.
Yeah. Well, I congratulate everyone. I think everyone's success is
spread the human sunbeam.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll spread his human sunbeam.
But I love when John fights with Mike and Edwin. I think it's hilarious. It's good fun. And by the way, it means that we're gonna get a good launch out of him. Fiendish Chapter 2 Origins is coming up on $105,000 right now.
Thank you guys.
Nice.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
Doing a chicken dance.
Sure
Ordinary. All right, let's listen to Rini.
Hello, everybody. I am Irene Strakowski, aka Rini Draws, and I am here to tell you about my new comic project, Fiendish 2, that is live only on Indiegogo. Fiendish 1, which is the first book of my Fiendish series, was also launched on Indiegogo last year, and it was very, very successful. We raised over $53,000 with over 1,300 backers. So first of all, I want to thank everybody who was there to help me make this dream project a reality. Book 2 will continue the story of Casimir after he killed one of the mysterious demons that destroyed his hometown. So
why don't we get that Rini
along with
on
several like-minded companions.
What do you mean?
Where's that Rini? I miss her.
The stoic one.
Origins. Chapter 2 will be 72 story pages and at least 10 pages of extra content, including world building material and process sketches. All the covers on the campaign will be limited run, and you will not be able to get them with subsequent issues. So act now if you like what you see.
Yeah.
You can also find out more about Fiendish on the comic website, fiendishcomic.com. On there, you can find character profiles, a world map. You can find a completely free 20-page preview of Chapter 1. And you can also find a dictionary of the fantasy language that I created for this project, because I might be mildly insane, perhaps, maybe.
Is that Klingon?
What?
Is that Klingon?
No, it's my language.
I know that you are going to love this project just as much as I do once you hold the book in your hands and you see what Fiendish is really
I know,
like.
weird.
So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time. And I really hope that you will consider backing Fiendish too and helping me make this project a further reality. I hope you have an awesome, wonderful day, and I will see you around. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye.
I love it.
She is. There she is.
What a terrific trailer.
Now,
you can-
I had Rini came on my show Sunday, and I found out.
Sorry, Rini. I was feeling like poop, so I missed you. Sorry.
I hope you feel better. No.
But
better.
we did uncover one secret, that it took her about 3 years to grow her hair that long. So your respect for that. That's dedication.
One of many secrets. Yeah, it's hard work.
Same.
Very nice.
It's looking good, Donald. It's growing in.
Yeah, I try.
It's all
Clothing
coming from the
Prinny
chin
says,
now.
why is the CG book drawn by a lady the first book to have an all natural cover, but not a book from one of the pervy boys? Color me surprised, dude. Wow. It's harsh criticism.
Well, I think like Slave Girl has showed some stuff.
Didn't Shane have like a booty variant or something on his?
Coin
the
slot.
coin slot
He
variant.
called it a coin slot cover, Aaron.
Yeah,
Coin slot. Coin slot. What is the coin slot exactly? Like,
They're
what would
referring
that
to
be?
the vag, I believe.
Why would you put a coin in there?
Because it looks kind of like
Yeah.
where you drop
Why
a quarter.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's because it was like the cover with the downshot of Anatomic's butt, and like because she's wearing this leotard and a seam was right along the center of it, it looked like there was a coin.
Oh yeah.
Get it? Yeah.
Okay. We got Mike S. Miller in the chat cracking on John Malin tonight.
Get in here, Mike.
he should come in. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find his message. I have it here, but he said, what did he say? Why did I lose it? He basically said, John Malin, I forgot Mike even existed. And then also John Malin listing every single aspect of his campaign.
Oh no, I didn't forget Shadiversity existed. You know?
Wow.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sebastian Burgess says, Shad would love to come on. He's a regular on EFAP and Nikki Rackets and Flashcast. I've never met him. I'd love to meet him. I'd love to have him on. Absolutely. Come on over. Let's talk about what you're doing. Talk about what you're up to. Comic Book One says 1 page of Smiller's art has been purchased. 1. Probably by Edwin. Huge success. Why is everybody so mean to Mike? What is going on? Come on now. All right, hold on a second. Let me get caught up with everybody here and just see what's up. This is terrible. I expect better behavior from you guys. Shad is legit. Shad's a nice guy. Who is Shad? So we got a bunch of different opinions here.
Who is
I don't know.
Shad is he's a YouTuber. He's got a huge channel. I think like something like 3 million subscribers, and he's like a medievalist nerd. So he talks about medieval weapons, castles, and every time there's like some kind of medieval franchise coming out, he'll critique it. And he's also a writer, and Shadow of the Conqueror is his novel, and I guess Mike S. Miller is doing the comic adaptation.
Just call him.
So Shad's really cool. Oh, okay, all right. No, and Shad's really cool. Like I follow his channel. He's good people.
Edwin Boyette says, it's a blast from the past. It's all good fun. Not for us, Edwin. This is war. You have declared war on John Malin. You have declared war on his good
We
name.
haven't seen these guys in like 3 years, and now they just pop up. No, we got $170,000.
Holy shit. Mark Polton, you son of a bee.
I heard
Mark.
you calling me out. I had to join.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Yeah, like I'm like, you're in the chat. Why are you never here? And then you send super chats like, I've got a book called Loose Threads. You come in here and we'll promote it for you. Narwhal's here. Greetings, everyone, and congrats, Ethan. Check out Narwhal Compendium on you know where. Holla. Narwhal Compendium. All right, hold on a second. Let me get Loose Threads up here now that we've got
Donald
Mark
Delay
Holden
is here. Ethan, can you move Donald by me?
Yeah, I
Or me
will.
by Donald?
Yeah, hold on. I will in 1
Gonna
second.
give him a hug.
I thought I'd show up because I felt like none of you were cutting Ethan off enough.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for saying that, Donald. Isn't that the truth? They see a super chat come up and I'm trying to read it and they immediately cut me off. Did you notice that? It's like yeah. All right, here we go, right here. I'm gonna put Gabe El Taib right under me.
There you
Look how good I look.
Hell with it. I'm gonna put him above me. He's Gabe
Right,
El
I'm in
Taib.
charge now, everybody.
Like
I got a question.
skinnier, you know?
It's Gabe's show now.
Can I ask this question? Because this has been bothering me for years.
I need to pay Donald to hang out with me all the time.
High five.
Yes, Gabe.
Okay. I don't want to be mean, but in the old days of COMICSGATE, I would watch, and somehow Edwin got the job of reading like trailers and intros for books.
Right.
I have never been able to figure out why somebody who speaks like this was nominated to do a job of speaking. It's like putting your slowest guy at running back. I've never been able to understand this.
Radio voice is a deep
one of the worst reading voices I've ever heard in my life. Like, let's have him read everything.
Wow, I wasn't expecting Gabe to just slam Edwin Boyette
Dude, it's been bothering me for like 5 years. I want to know why. Why someone who's like their worst skill, they get nominated to do the thing they're horrible at.
He's got that deep radio voice, though.
No.
Is it a booming radio?
Like this is not good. It's
Tell us how you really feel, Gabe.
bizarre. Huh?
Yeah.
It's been bothering me for years. I had
Gabe is standing up for John Malin is what's going on there.
Well, that too. That's enough.
By the way, Gabe, that's a good impression. That's pretty spot on.
You got to do the whistle through your teeth too. Like I can't do it.
Edwin in chat said, Ethan, someone get Malin another malt liquor beverage. Didn't mean to raise his blood pressure. Someone get Edwin some fudge.
Urashima Atari says Shad is one of your Mormon brothers. I did hear something like that.
Oh,
Shadiversity
really?
is Mormon. Does he know that his artist thinks he's going to hell and that he is that's interesting. I'm glad to know that he's Mormon. He's LDS. Good. We could talk about the Joseph Smith photograph. Narwhal Book says YouTube won't let me super chat IGG. Are you serious? It won't let you super chat Indiegogo?
That's true. Yeah.
Why not?
I've tried. I don't know. I've tried before and it didn't work.
Really?
Oh.
Good Lord.
WordFab Stream says, look at Donald sitting there with his pineapple pizza and his burnt steak.
It won't let you super chat IGG because it's 3 letters of the forbidden word.
Oh.
Wow. No, it isn't.
Added it.
Yes, it is, apparently. Yeah. So, okay.
Oh, they think.
So spell it out then.
So you can write Indiegogo, though. You just can't write IGG because they think that you're going to
be disgusting.
Say something, awful.
Yes.
About POC, people of color. Well, we don't want you to do that. So I'm whatever they need to do.
It's Narwhal, so he probably was gonna.
Norman, better safe than sorry. Norman says, y'all gatekeeping? Lol. Who's gatekeeping? We're not gatekeeping anyone here. I don't think. Are we?
Feels like the old days, the good old days. We got Miller, we got Edwin, we got gatekeeping accusations. Incredible.
Real Sean Cromwell says, can Gabe read my comic trailer as Edwin?
I would be delighted to.
Oh, and we got Donald fucking Delay in here. Holy shit. Donald, rock star.
Honestly, who do we need? Let's talk about the old days of COMICSGATE. Who would you like to see in this room again, like from the old days? Like if we got
Martina Marcota.
Martina back?
Yeah. If I had to see somebody, I guess it'd be her.
I don't think Martina likes me though, because I really, you know what I think? And I could be wrong about this, but I'm very sensitive. I think Martina feels like I didn't help her out enough when I didn't stand by her when she was going through her shit. And that's because
with her creative team.
Yeah, I didn't know what to believe, so I just kind of went.
Yeah, it's
you know, like not another
big
one of
old
these.
fucking mess, and it's
She
weird.
paid them all up front, right? The artist up front for the full book
Allegedly,
or
yeah.
something, and then they didn't deliver. Is that?
No, they sued her for the rights to her own character that was based on her namesake.
Oh shit!
And they had a whole thing about it, and I honestly I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know if I was being conned, if she was being conned. I had no idea. But I said hi to her, and she kind of went. And a lot of other people stood by her. They like took a chance on her, and good for them. But I was like, I can't handle another one of these. I can't. It's too much nonsense with
We
people.
should get Critias back in here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly what I mean. Jeremy McWaters. Wow, thanks for $50.
Whoa.
Back to Fiendish 2, Cordrat, and Wraith 2 recently. Also got my Wraith and Fiendish Parts 1 a few weeks ago. Tell Rini and Aaron their books were excellent. I'll be back in all of yous soon. We got a fellow Jersey boy here, I think.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Extraordinary. Yeah, let me make my list of who I would like to have in here. Like, I would like to have Nasser Rabadi in here. I would love to have
he never worked for Marvel though. I mean, are you talking Kings or just on
no ComicsGate Live, not Kings.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah,
Kings is
Nasser's
too
all right.
restrictive.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to have Nasser in here. I'd like to have Smiller in here because his interactions with you are hilarious.
Wait, is Sketch Therapy in the chat? I don't want to say anything nice about Nasser. Sketches around.
Sketch isn't here anymore. Like Sketches.
Oh, has he been banned? Oh, okay. Oh, let's get Nasser back in here. Fuck it.
Let's get Nasser. Let's get Smiller. I would love to get Edwin in here just once. The people are being serious, like Bill Willingham. Yeah, Bill Willingham is invited in here whenever he wants. He just can't. He's having trouble getting his equipment. Like,
yeah.
You know, I don't know what's up, but we'd love to have Bill Willingham in here regularly. Certainly.
I'd like to get Mitch back in here too.
Mitch Brightweiser.
Yeah.
Can we officially gatekeep somebody like out of like, you know, just for the hell of it? I mean, if we're gonna be called gatekeepers, can we just gatekeep somebody?
They're
no, of
calling
course we
us
can. Yeah,
Shits
no.
and giggles.
Gatekeeping is a big part of COMICSGATE.
Yeah.
You know, we're gatekeeping. We gatekeep SJWs out.
Or gatekeeping Mark Brooks out.
That's right.
Yeah, like Mark Brooks couldn't come in here. You know, we wouldn't let him in here.
I'd point
we
out
wouldn't let in people.
Well,
who
never
would...
say never. You know,
We don't let people in. That
Johnny
aren't
Cates
part
got
of it.
in here. You know what I mean?
He snuck in through the back door.
Personally, I think that we should engage in fun conversation with people that don't agree with us, say for some, whatever reason, and bring them on, and have like a guest star.
Point counterpoint.
There you
Do
go.
we want to do that? Do we want to argue with people?
I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah,
we do.
just have a
I guess I wouldn't mind
we
arguing.
get a lot different conversation when you talk to someone face to face as opposed to just the Twitter, right?
The thing about Twitter is that it like, first of all, like Mark Brooks is terrified of Gabe El-Taib, and there's absolutely no reason for it.
So
really.
dumb.
Hey,
I refer to Gabe as the stalker.
Yeah.
I mean, if these two had a conversation for 1 second, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, if people could just lay down their arms for 1 minute and just have a conversation about what's going on here. Now, there's some people who are true blue who are absolutely invested in the culture war being, continued. Those people are the people who are actually, in power in the culture war.
But I agree with that because I've had a lot of conversations with people that I don't agree with, say politically and stuff, and even Mark's one of them. And then you get along great when you actually can listen to one another and you hear each other out and have a good conversation, and then you laugh about it. Well, if you disagree on something, we agree to disagree.
What would I be able to have a conversation with like Tom King after he tried to destroy Jay Lee because Jay Lee worked on CyberFrog? You know what I mean?
That's on you, buddy. That's up to you. Right?
Like, what do you think about that? Do we forgive? I mean, do you just go, why did you do that? How do you talk about that with someone? Billy, you have better people skills than me, because
I guess in that situation you say, well, did he ask for forgiveness? I just remember Tom King saying, we worked it all out. And then Jay Lee was like, whoa, slow your roll. I didn't work nothing out.
Right.
Oh.
Slow your roll.
Yeah, I think Jay did say something like, "Well, we didn't work that out," but again, that's someone else's garbage. That's why I'd rather, I don't know.
Like that's between him and Jay. Like,
yeah.
you know, but I'm saying me and Tom,
Right.
you know, at some point, you know, just being like, hey, like you tried to hurt someone because they worked with me. Like, what the hell's the matter with you? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I think if somebody sincerely tries to hurt you, get you fired, get you canceled, those things, I think that's fairly unforgivable. You know, I think we've all experienced that, and there's certain people that I don't think I'll ever forgive for what they did. And some of those people I've known my whole career. You
Look
know,
at Ethan hogging up all that Donald DeLay, putting all that Donald DeLay all to himself. There we go.
There it is.
I like that Ethan's
Yeah.
making the rounds now in his own life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bounce around.
I'm just thinking about things. Yeah, Billy is very diplomatic. Like Billy could handle it. Billy could broker that kind of a conversation.
Billy's a badass too.
No, but yeah, and that's not that. You have a conversation, talk to someone man to man if they have a problem with you, you know, and usually you can work it out, right? If you can't, and there's a problem, then you settle it different ways, you know. But I don't go for any of that
sexing,
you know, keyboard John Gottiism there, you know.
Yeah, but Billy,
I just
if
say
somebody
the
tried to get you
entire
canceled-
the women's auxiliary. It's not the women's auxiliary; it's the auxiliary from a giant praying mantis. You want to know how I did that?
How'd you do it?
I'm a bug guy, so I'm into bugs, right? I like bugs, I dig them. What you do is you just walk up and you pick them up, right, from the back, and you got to turn them upside down.
Grab him by the pussy.
You turn them.
They fall asleep with a shark.
You turn them upside down, and it disorients them. And then I just took it outside and put it on a little holly bush.
How did you sneak up on it? Were you pretending you were praying? We thought, okay, this is good.
I was whistling "Real" by Duran Duran, and he was totally entranced by it. So
nice.
You just show up in a white robe and be like, "I am here. He's who you prayed for."
Like a bathrobe.
Yeah, like
the
let me
hotel
remove you.
I stole back in the day.
Yeah, ascend, child. Go in the bushes over there.
Yeah,
Nordman
not
says,
place them, and he got to use. They're gorgeous animals.
they're really beautiful. Nordman says,
are.
yes, you forgive, but you just don't trust their ass. Isn't it
Trust
illegal
to
to
verify is what Reagan
said. Yeah, you got to. I mean, the thing about praying mantises is it's illegal to kill them. Like there's like a $50 fine if they catch you killing a praying mantis.
Are you serious?
Well, they kill all pests. They kill a lot of invasive species, you know, bugs, things like that. They kill all.
Oh, MAGA.
Heck yeah.
Steve Roberts says, "Strike first, strike hard, no mercy." Thank you, Steve. That's one way to look at it.
I didn't know they were Trump supporters. Yeah, let them live.
What do you guys think of this whole thing about picking up people on the border and dropping them off in
for sex?
Martha's Vineyard.
I think it's hilarious.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
What is going on with John? Vic says that's Donald. I thought it was Calabac. Kyle, I mean. Calabac? Yeah, you could look like Calabac.
Well,
from,
they weren't even there 24 hours, right? In the they're off at some military base.
Dude, they mobilized 300 members of the National Guard
For 50 people?
50 people on an island.
Sounds about right.
And they moved them to a military base.
Yeah.
They only care when rich people are affected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, this should be human trafficking, but not when Biden does it.
No, it's human. Yeah, right. So he can drop them off. The president could drop them off to
Thousands.
New York, and and they can have them fly them in the middle of the night. But you get 50. What they call a humanitarian crisis. So they might be admitting 50 people.
Call the National Guard.
Them, or they served them Chipotle. Is that what I heard?
On an island with the most, it doesn't have like per capita the most vacation homes in the entire country is on Martha's Vineyard.
Plenty of housing for them. Plenty of places for them to stay.
Bad.
Obama
but-
alone had enough room in his mansion to house. all
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm happy to be home, but I thought Martha Vineyard was nice this weekend to get to see it. So, you know,
Cryptic
Yeah,
Comics
sent
says,
you that.
invite Jimmy Palmiotti. He seems friendly enough.
Yeah, Jimmy's fun. Jimmy's great.
Yeah, I like Jimmy.
Jimmy doesn't get involved in bullshit. You know.
No.
he's
That's
another
why
guy.
you should be hanging out here.
Hmm?
That's why you should be hanging out here. We're anti-bullshit.
I don't think Jimmy wants to. Like, Jimmy's the type of guy who wouldn't want to deal with any of this. Like, he would just kind of. Even if he agrees with some of it.
So many people.
Oh, so we'd rather deal with the bullshit.
Well,
He's very anti-Trump.
You know.
Yeah, he is. But what are you going to do? That's how he is.
Lummox says, keep finding my eyes drifting to the Kit Carter over Aaron's shoulder. Where can I find that story / book? Thirst.
Is Aaron dead?
Space Girls.
I was having a Dale moment. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Well,
I'm okay.
when we hit 100K on Blood Hunters, I add 15 pages of Kit Carter to the book. So if you want Kit Carter, push that campaign.
Aaron, you're not at 100K yet?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Billy.
No, I'm just a joke.
Give the man a break.
I don't have Malin's charisma.
Yeah.
So it's more of a slow roll.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be there. Give you
Sex appeal.
A week or so. You'll be there for shit sure.
$10 from Steve Roberts. Mail in 2024. He's a uniter, not a divider. Only he can fix this. Fix. DCB TXK says, "Hey Uncle E, gonna get me a couple of those variants for my birthday today. Stretch goals for more jumping jacks. I think I've done all the jumping jacks on
Did
camera.
the jumping jacks happen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there video evidence of this?
It's on Narwhal's launch on Ethan's channel.
No, there is evidence.
You guys do jumping jacks.
Well, I mean, 45,000 for Andy Smith, by the way.
Yeah, boy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Very good.
Well, I got tricked into doing them myself because
I've been tricked before.
Rini had to do jumping jacks because she said she would for 100,000 when she hit 100,000 on her campaign, and Rini doesn't know how to do jumping jacks anyway.
What?
That's bullshit.
Get out of here. That's bullshit.
Roll the tape.
You do too. Get out of here.
So somebody in the chat said, somebody was feeling bad that like Rini was being objectified, and Lummox says, "Well, I already did the big box, Aaron, plus Wraith of God #1. Best I can manage. Thanks for $20."
Well, thank you, Lummox. I appreciate you contributing to the cause very much.
Look at Donald doing the tap on his water bottle.
Yeah. So I got up. Somebody said, Ethan, a good leader would get up and do jumping jacks with Rini, and I said, "Well, case closed," because I'm a terrible leader. And they said, "Yeah, like they talked me into it." So I got up.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, dude.
I even saw it.
I did it. I was wearing red sweatpants and a shirt, a little t-shirt that came up over my tummy. My stomach was exposed. My
Were you wearing a bro?
No, of course not.
Look at that.
Oh
And
my
really, I looked like an unbaked loaf of bread.
Oh,
that was being
come on. It wasn't that
vigorously on camera. And it was terrifying. A lot of people were upset. Memes were made of me doing jumping jacks, and then video footage of old ladies like during an earthquake. And I have regrets. I should have just let Rini do it. Then Rini got up to try to do it, and I thought, well, at least Rini's going to bounce around and she'll be distracting, But Rini went 1. How do I do another 1, 2?
No,
I
3.
I did better than that.
Rini, you do not know how to do jumping jacks. I don't understand it. It is not hard.
Aviator Surge said Rini did jumping jacks. EVS did the truffle shuffle.
That is not true at all. Boy Dunyan says, "Hi Ethan and everyone else. I just backed Fiendish after hearing Rini talking in that language she created." Lol.
Yes, it was worth it. Thank you.
See that?
Don't encourage her.
Yeah, no more jumping jacks for me. But I mean, maybe Rini should learn to do jumping jacks and then repeat them, because now I don't care about being a good leader. Now I want revenge.
That's fair. That's fair. You know,
wait, I read this
200K, I will, and I'll learn.
200K.
They only
right.
count if I do them properly.
We won't suck Chinese dick. John Mail in 2024.
We're not sucking Chinese dick.
That's a bumper sticker.
Is there a catch-up perk for Wraith of God, Aaron?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there are add-ons. The original Wraith of God graphic novel is an add-on in the new campaign.
You got a
So
scroll, maybe.
yeah, if you just anyone pick any one of those perks there on the right-hand side, and there'll be a list of add-ons, and in there is the Wraith of God. It has cover A, B, and C options because Dale's is sold out.
Oh,
see,
Wow.
Dale's is sold out.
Look at this guy. He brings that up. See these subtle jabs I have to deal with all the time.
Oh man, I tell you.
I gotta say,
When can I get that in?
let me yell about Dale Keown for a second.
Something, John. Did you see that?
What?
That Keown just posted another cover for a vampire thing.
I was just gonna say that.
It wasn't for mine.
John, I
No, it's
swear
for
to
me.
God, I
Okay.
talked to Dale, and by the way, Dale thinks he has to lie to me about you now. Like that's where we are. Because I said, so Dale. By the way, good news is Dale has stopped drinking. So he's just like he's going to abstain from drinking and alcohol. I say that's good. I know you guys are going to corrupt him, and you guys are going to be like, shots, Dale, shots. Don't do that. Let him stay sober. And I said, now that you're sober, I said, what are you working on? And he's like, stuff for John. Like he had, I'm like, I know you're lying to me, Dale. What are you doing? You're not working on John's thing. But I couldn't say that to him because he's Dale Keown, and I have so much respect for him. I'm not going to call the guy, like the artist who I based my entire career around, a liar. I'm not going to do it. But all right, so you're working on John's stuff, are you? Yeah, are you? Boom, another cover from Andy. Instantly, the next day, another one, another one, another cover from Andy. And, I don't know what to do anymore, John. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do because I try. Now he's like, yeah, I'm sure I'm working on John's thing. Why does everybody? Why do I have to? By the way, why does everybody come to me about you and Cecil?
Wait,
Hey,
what?
Ethan. Well, here's the whole thing. Like, where's Cash Grab, Ethan? How the fuck do I know? I don't know. Go ask Cecil. And then I go, I'm talking to Dale. I asked Dale what he was doing. And the reason why I asked Dale what he was doing, and hi, Dale, if you're in the chat, I said, because I wanted to give him something to do. Like, I'm like, if you're not working, if you're like, working, I'll write you some stuff real quick. You can draw. No, I'm working on John's stuff. And I know he's only doing that because he thinks he has to make me happy about you. He doesn't. He doesn't have to do that.
Well, I like him to think that, like.
So it's like I get up
thinking that deal.
There's a new vampire cover for Mandy. He's doing he did a cover for what's the thing where
Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it was.
John, have you tried wearing a low cut top? Maybe. Maybe that'll help you.
Well, I'm trying to get Mandy and Anna to slide into his DMs, help a brother out.
It's like, okay, he's doing Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter. He just did a cover. He did a sketch for a cover. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Dale is a legend. But I mean, this is now the 60th cover he's done for Mandy.
For me, like a year and a half ago.
D. Barry in chat said that my cover's in the mail. Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Hey, now, Ethan, Mike Miller just messaged me and said, "Send me the link." Should I send him the link?
Yeah, do it. Bring him in.
All right.
Bring him in. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And there's nothing I can really do about it. But yeah, I would have put him to work. He's just working for Mandy, and I don't know. I don't know if Mandy's paying him. I have no idea, but
it's like sex slavery, but without the sex.
Come on, dude.
Something.
Who knew this was going to happen? You never know. Steve Roberts says, "There's your angle. Get these campaigns to 100K, or else TVS will do jumping jacks again." I didn't want to do them in the first place.
Right.
I was compelled to do them, and my honor was placed in question. The honor of Rini, And by the way, it's like Reenie's going to feel bad unless you do jumping jacks, and it's like everyone likes. I don't want Reenie to feel bad around here.
No,
She
I
didn't feel
won't.
bad. She jumped at it. She's like, "Yeah, I'll do jumping jacks."
It was my promise alone. It's okay.
Well, I saw Ethan
you,
jumping
Ethan.
jacks all over the
Oh.
internet, but I didn't see Irene.
I got tricked. I got tricked. Yeah, my jumping jacks are memed all over the internet, not Reenie's. How did that happen to me? I got tricked into being like a simp or something like that. Was that simpy or what? Ethan's belly flopping up and down, traumatically funny. So I love watching it.
Well, the good thing is it worked.
Yeah.
You got
Well,
through it.
okay. Yeah.
People are criticizing Reenie's jumping jacks in the chat. So apparently, Reenie, you didn't have a good showing.
No,
I
not at all.
tried.
Not in any
Actually,
way.
I looked up a video of a jumping jack, but okay, this is why I'm an artist. I have
Did you not have to do those in school?
Reenie, do two jumping jacks.
Did you not?
Wait,
Did you
no.
not have gym class?
No, these Asians, I tell you, they know how to do jumping jacks, and like that's what they do in school. Half of it is fucking stretching.
She's like, now, if you would have said a cartwheel, I could have done that.
I don't understand. I really don't get it.
I think it's kind of funny. I'd love to see. I don't know about your wives. Well, Shelly's an athlete, but I'd love to see Debbie do jumping jacks.
Oh, my wife knows how to do jumping jacks.
Thanks for saying that, Billy.
No, well, I've seen photos of you in college.
I don't think Aaron can do jumping jacks.
Yeah, I was reminded twice today on Twitter that I'm old.
Oh shoot!
That you're what? That you're old?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all get. I get reminded by that. I
It was
get
a
these
mixing up
snotty
of war
19-year-olds.
campaigns today, so
Yep.
I always like, you're old. Hey, Grandpa. They say, I'm not a grandfather. Okay.
I'm old. You think I'm not aware of that? I wake up to it every morning.
Newsflash. Thanks.
Right. And that's supposed to hurt my feelers? Sorry.
Hey, Aaron, the link didn't work, says Mike. Just grab the link from above here, like in your bar, StreamYard's bar there, and then send him that. That'll work.
Okay.
You know, we'll get Mike in here. Be interesting to see him. Donald,
I'm glad to see that you're a bearded man now.
Always have been.
How's it feel? No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
Yeah.
Hey, Donald, what are you working
haven't.
on? What are you working on now?
Who?
Me?
Yeah, Donald.
Working on Brutus 2.
Yep.
Oh, with Nasser Rabadi.
Yep,
that's correct.
I'm glad you guys kissed and made up.
But
It took a while.
Can happen.
There was tongue involved.
Oh,
Yeah.
little rim job goes a long way.
Oh, stop it.
What?
Whoa.
I thought that's what,
Andy, holy cow.
I thought that's what John meant when he said kiss and
Limit.
made up.
Oh,
Limit.
Hang on.
All right, hold on a second. Mark Polton, we're gonna cycle you out for a minute because we got 10 and we got a special guest here. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on Comic Artist Pro Secrets in years since I showed him the penis cloud. Miller. Welcome back,
Wow.
Mike S. Miller.
Sorry about all. No, I was just finished eating John's.
Kick him, dude.
What were you eating?
I just got that. He said, I just got finished eating John's lunch.
Oh, is that what it was?
Damn, it's already. They should be next to each other.
Right out of the gate. Lumix for $20 says, getting old ain't for, ain't for
Pies.
Piss.
How
Pussies?
about you?
But it's better than the alternative.
S.
No, yeah, I'm thinking it's pussies, but he just put one.
Just didn't want to say it. You're not-
Is that where your mind goes, Ethan? Straight to that?
Instantly, Mike, all the time. And I don't care what you've heard. To the contrary, my brain goes straight to pussy.
Where did your mind go, Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
Pies, clearly.
Pies?
Let me see here. Cryptic Comics says, hey, Mike, hey, Mike, hey, Mike, hey, Mike. Mike, it's good to have you back, my friend. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Welcome to COMICSGATE Kings. Welcome to our court. Some of your friends are here. Congratulations on Shadiversity's campaign. What an honor!
Hey, man, that's all Shad. That's all Shad.
Yeah, you're right. He's right. He's right.
Thank you for agreeing with me, John.
When you're right, you're right.
There we go.
There it is.
Oh, that feels right. Look at them. Look at those two together again.
You guys could virtual hug.
Nah.
Yeah.
Mike, has there been a time since you've been on this show where you've missed John Malin and you've wanted to
With every
hang out
shot
with
so
John?
far.
Where you felt brotherly love for John? Because I will say this, although
gay.
I've never had any use for you, John Malin and you we're good friends, really good friends, and we're very funny together. So, do you ever miss, the I don't know what it was that you guys had. It was kind of brotherly camaraderie. Yeah, competition.
I was the top and he was the bottom. You know,
bump it.
Yeah.
Is that where your mind goes, Doc?
Yeah, that's how I felt about our relationship. Every time we did like drawn and quarter, when I'd destroy you and all of your friends.
I thought they were your friends too, but let's not deteriorate this into a pissing contest. I'm here to show books.
Wait a minute, there's going to be pissing.
Yeah, we are. The drawn and quartered, that was the name of the show, was a high point in COMICSGATE history. Mike, every single Friday, was it Friday? Wednesday. Every single Wednesday, Mike hosted a drawing show where he'd fill the room with artists who weren't as good as John and John. And there would be a drawing contest that there would be like a topic, like somebody would pick a topic, a subject, and then everybody would draw it. It was great fun. Everybody really liked it, but it all fell apart because I think in Mike's opinion, John cheated. Now
it wasn't about cheating, dude. Dude, I don't want to drag this. Is that
now? I think what Mike feels happened is something akin to the 2020 election. In that, the Democrats, led by the skeletal, brainless Joe Biden, went out and canvassed for votes.
in this case? That would be John, right?
Yes.
Canvassed for votes.
I'm
way out there.
Trump in this scenario.
The
All
guy
right,
who
keep going.
won, yes, is who he's comparing me to, Mike.
Steve
going,
Roberts
keep
says,
going.
Mike,
I like
Shadow
where
of
you're
the
going with
Conqueror. Hold on, I'm paying Mike a compliment here. We got a super chat. Mike, Shadow of the Conqueror looks fantastic. Not as good as Godlike, but still.
There you go. Well, at least Shadow of the Conqueror will come out on time.
Oh, at least they don't come out on time. Oh.
Where's Lone Star 3, Mike? Speaking of coming out on time.
Oh, that's late.
Yeah, that's
look at that.
That's
so,
always honest.
all right, so look, I'm not going to let you dunk on John Malin. I've got John Malin's back.
What do you mean? That's why you brought me on.
No. Oh, yeah, I did. Maybe you're right. Jonathan Hurst says, hail the one true drawn and quarter champ, John Malin.
Hail.
The hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah.
People's champ, they know.
So John Malin, basically what he did was he would go out beyond the show and he would reach his fans who were too good to watch the show.
I mean, all I do is I'd go to Twitter and be like, guys, go vote. Go
Yeah.
watch
No,
this
we're talking
show.
about you riled up your
Watch me,
fan base,
watch
you
me
riled up
dominate.
the war campaign.
Watch
you
me
riled up-
dominate and go vote.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I did.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were big pals with war campaign.
Yeah, big pals.
Yeah,
when I destroyed them on their own art contest.
Where do you think that happened? Where do you think that happened? You brought.
Where do I
everybody
think
to
what
the war
happened?
Campaign.
What do I think what happened?
You brought. See, dude, I don't want to get all contentious.
What
about
you
this
mean?
crap.
You mean when I have what I have 6,000-7,000 people on Twitter? Does it shock you to think that maybe 400 people would say, "I'll go vote for this guy"? It must be a conspiracy. Period.
Also,
Mike, you could have done the same thing. I mean,
Yeah,
to
you
be
could have
fair,
went.
like
I
you just
told
didn't
them
care
to.
as much as John did.
I
And that's
told
the
them to. I
Well,
said,
that
guys,
is
go
the thing.
campaign.
Mike,
Go
Mike.
campaign and watch this show grow. No, we
Wait,
like
I
just
wanna ask-
us.
I want to ask Mike a question. Mike, when you set up the show, which I'd been on several times, and by the way, won several times, but besides that, were you always setting it up as like a serious contest, like it was supposed to be, taken serious, or was it for entertainment?
A little bit of both, you know. I mean,
because I always thought John pretty much brought the entertainment aspects to it.
yeah, he was great.
Like he
I
didn't
loved
take
John on
it
the
too
show.
seriously.
I loved it when he
Yeah.
was on. Until he turned
till
it into his
he
own personal
won all the
circus.
time.
No,
till he brought a larger audience to the show by promoting it and making it a thing and gaining other people's interest and say, hey, wouldn't it be funny if? Yeah, it would be. And then it became exciting. Everybody wanted to watch it every fucking Wednesday.
Yeah, because it was like you were going to win 5 weeks in a row. I mean,
yeah,
was,
until it was taken away from me.
Yeah, so what happened? So what happened?
Mike ended the show abruptly, blamed me for, I don't know, being the devil incarnate, taking food and money out of Gary Shipman's wallet, I guess. I don't know. And, that was it.
Hey, can you go get, can you go get me a bottle of black water from the hallway?
Yeah, I never really understood. Was it supposed to be a serious contest?
It was
or
just
for
jealousy
fun?
because I was dominating.
It was, but I mean, there's a reality. There was a reality.
Just stop
to
right there.
people winning.
I did, and I told you guys, I told everyone on the show to do exactly what I'm doing, which is go out on your social media.
Yeah, because Matt Weldon was really going to go out there and muscle up all.
Oh, poor Matt Weldon. I guess we should just let the show stagnate because Matt Weldon won't go out there and promote. Who fucking cares?
Hey, Andy, I gotta cycle you out, my friend. Somebody else is in the back room. Thank you for being here. We'll continue promoting Cordrath while you're gone.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, pal.
Take it
See you later. Sorry to do that, but we got Shane Davis here, so we get Shane.
I mean,
Hey,
I could
Shane.
bring Shad in if you didn't want this to be a,
You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have.
John trying to one up me show.
No, it's
What did I
hold on,
step
Mike.
into?
Settle down. We're
Like,
just
can you
having fun.
bring
Like,
Andy
honestly.
Oh, this is so fun.
Can you
Oh,
bring Andy
poor
back? Can I
Mike, the
leave?
victim.
Mike, are you seriously angry about this? Like, after 3 years, you're angry about the John
Yes.
Quarter show?
I wasn't even
He's
thinking
still
about
upset.
it.
He's still upset that I went out there and promoted his fucking
Listen to
show. And that I brought in a huge audience because I made it interesting. That's what he's fucking upset by. Oh man, it was fun when I won. That's all it was. Mike wanted first place. Mike wanted first place because he wanted to be able to auction his pieces off at a higher rate. That's it.
It's not just me, dude. There was
That's you and everybody else that was mad that I won.
Taking money out of their pocket, but
No, I look. If I was a traditional artist, would I have been taking money out of their pocket because I went out there and promoted? No, you're just mad because I had nothing to sell because I'm a digital artist, and you guys who were traditional artists wanted to be able to make more money off your first place wins.
Wait a minute. You were making money off this thing?
Yeah, so Mike ended up turning all these into he ended up turning into
money then.
Yeah, ended up turning them all into auction pieces.
First place pieces, and the first place pieces tended
Oh,
to go
you mean when we
higher.
sold the
Oh,
original?
see, I
Wraith?
called it.
Okay,
I
on
called
the
it way back when I said that. I said these guys wanted first
You
place
brought it up.
pieces so
I'm
that they
saying
could
that's
they could make more money. And that's what it became. That's when the fun went out. That's when the fun went out of your drawing. That's when the fun went out
Dude, your
of
blood
your drawing
pressure.
program because all you
Careful.
guys cared about was
You're
getting
gonna stroke
first
out.
place so that you could sell for more money. That's it.
Careful with that.
Now, hold on a second. I've got a request.
You let your tiger out. So, the territory. Many guess it. You let your tiger out.
Shane Davis.
Welcome,
What's going on? What did I walk into?
Shane, are you and Mike S. Miller like friendly? Did you guys? I don't think you were around when Mike was here. You're kind of a more of a newbie to COMICSGATE. So, Mike, do you know Shane and vice versa?
No, we've only chatted on Facebook. Hi, Shane. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. How are you?
Norman says outside looking in, no clue what the hell's going on. All right, so there's listen, when COMICSGATE first started, or at least when Comic Artist Pro Secrets first started, and the COMICSGATE live show, Mike was here right away. Mike was a part of the initial group that was here, and that's just the reality. Mike was just here from the start,
Right.
and Mike is a troublemaker. Mike is a mischief maker and a troll. Trolls 2 World Tour is Mike S. Miller. Did you see that movie, Trolls 2 World Tour? I've seen it 100 times because I have a little daughter.
Same.
That's Mike. And some, Mike had a show called Drawn and Quartered. That was Mike's biggest show. And John competed on it, really took it seriously, but wanted to have fun with it. Like John's thing was, I want to win. If this is a competition, I don't want to be on a competition and lose. I want to be on a competition. I want to win over and over and over again. And that was John's whole objective.
Well,
and
I think sincerely too. I think Mike. I mean, John wanted to bring numbers to the show. I think
Yes.
because that was what was happening. Yeah,
Can't do that when it doesn't let Mike be first place.
Mike,
that's
is that
the bottom
true?
line. Bottom line,
I don't
guys.
give a damn about being first place.
He wanted more money for his
Ego
auctions.
is your thing, John.
He wanted
It's
more
not mine.
monies for his auctions. Whereas the auctions didn't mean shit to me.
All right, let me ask Mike a question. This is what I want. I've wanted to have Mike come in here. Mike, I want to show you something. And you
I
tell
want
me.
to show him something too.
Oh no!
You tell me what you think of this, Mike.
Oh.
CyberFrog action figure.
Oh shit!
What do you think, Mike?
Cool.
Hey, Mike.
He's got like a hand cannon. He's fully articulated. Mike, can you believe? Like, think about this. 2018, we got together. We got together because a whole lot of us were being blacklisted by the left, by the radical left. Now, you had been blacklisted a long time ago. You were blacklisted way back when because you stood up for your right to say that gays shouldn't be married. Mike, like, and that was really something else. But I mean, like, that's what this all started out as. And you remember, we all started out with our characters. Think about the early days of Image and how this could have gone. It went a different way, didn't it? Because of all kinds of fuckery, all kinds of bad vibes. But it could have been your poster, except without Thump and whatever the hell else those pussies made you add to it. But it could have been Jawbreakers. It could have been CyberFrog and Salamandroid. It could have been Lone Star. It could have been Red Rooster. It should have been all of these things. That's what we should have done. And then we have all of these new guys here who are creating amazing work. But the through line is here's a CyberFrog. We've got a whole line. Look at this, Mike. The Vespus. Can you believe this?
That's cool, dude.
I mean, we made this happen, right? So the reality of it is that COMICSGATE can work. Egos get involved, and that is a fact. I definitely have regrets. I think I've said that over and over again. I wish War Campaign was never here. I wish War Campaign wasn't a factor.
Would have changed everything. Would have changed everything.
Yeah, like I wish a couple of things. I wish I hadn't listened to Tim Lim. Tim Lim wanted you out right away. Tim Lim was right there with Doug Ernst saying this guy's an interloper. These pussies. Here's what drives me nuts about this. Like, you were a seasoned professional who had been blacklisted for being a conservative before they were even born. I mean, these kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they saw you as a carpetbagger who was putting your feet up on the couch that they helped me build. It's astonishing. That's literally what they said. And that was the start of all of this nonsense. So it's absolutely amazing. Now, it's a shame. I'm looking forward to Lone Star 3. I can't wait till Lone Star 3 comes out. Because as gay as Lone Star 1 was, it should have continued. It was a lot of fun, man. It's like a group of creative people creating together. There is an amazing spirit around COMICSGATE, even still. Donald DeLay is bringing back Brutus the Badass. Donald, you and Nasser worked things out. I can't imagine. Like, if Donald and Nasser could work things out, I don't think there's any problem that's insurmountable, except for you and John. That's the only. That's the only thing that can't be fixed. We've got amazing talent with us now. I mean, Aaron Lepresti. Aaron's like, poor Aaron. He has to put up with me. I recognize. I try not to make you two uncomfortable, Aaron. But I gotta say, I'm so proud of you. You came over here with Wraith of God, it is enormously successful. I will
other way.
Other way. It's weird, isn't it? The mirror image thing. You have to kind of. But I will always be here. I will always be here to see that, like, the little Presti family does as best as they can until they no longer need my help. Anyway, that's gonna happen one day pretty soon. And basically everyone here, COMICSGATE is an enormously positive movement that went through some really tumultuous times, and unfortunately, we lost some good creators during that tumultuous time. And some rifts were created that I guess can't be repaired. It's a shame about that. But moving forward, man, it's fun to watch you do comics again. It's fun to watch you do Shadiversity, or whatever this is that you're doing. What's the book called? I can't.
Shadow of the Conqueror. Enemies
Shadow of the Conqueror with Shadiversity. Who I haven't met yet, but I hope to. And succeed.
Before we move forward,
would you like me to bring him on?
Hold on a second. What were you saying? Was it art?
I was just going to use this opportunity. Is the only reason I'm in CG right now is because of Mike Miller, and Mike Miller was very, very instrumental in making that happen and very, very supportive. And I had a lot of questions, and Mike was always there for the answers. So I do want to thank you. I don't think I ever did for putting.
I would have let you in, Art.
What's that?
I would have let you in.
John would have held the door open for you.
Well, I know that now, John, but I didn't know you then.
No, Doug TenNapel is not coming on. Doug TenNapel is different than Mike. Mike had a point. Doug TenNapel robbed us. Well, I'll kick him. It'd be a pleasure to kick him right the fuck off of my stream if he ever came in here. Mike had a point. As horrible a person as Mike is, he did have a point, and Doug TenNapel did not. Mike, I think Mike meant well around here. He just got into some squabbles, but no Doug, no dirtworm Doug, none of that. But I mean, it's interesting. You've got things are kind of the waters are calming. I will say that the waters are calming. The enemy is becoming clear. Everything is focused, and people are working and succeeding. And let's take a look at these campaigns here. And I love each and every one of you that are on this stream right now, and that is for sure. Mark Polton's Loose Threads, you better believe it. Mark Polton's Loose Threads, terrible name for a comic book. We got to fix this. Can I get Mark to fix this name, please?
Is he? Oh, he left.
He left. Mark, he's in the chat. You can't. You might as well call it Pocket Lint. You gotta come up with a cool. You gotta come up with it. I understand that it is Loose Threads, but you gotta have a better title than this, especially when it looks this good. Mark Polton's incredible comic.
Wait, was that a George Perez piece?
Yeah, one of the last George Perez covers. Yeah. It's a combo. It's George Perez and Cesar Madaro, I think. Yeah.
All the art in this campaign looks fantastic.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look amazing. Mark Polton's a great writer. His work on Graveyard Shift is just phenomenal. I love it. Absolutely love it. John Malin and Mark Polton together, a magic combination, I think. But I used to think that about John Malin and your boy Zach too. And it turns out that, we'll see. Maybe not. Black and White Volume 2, maybe it was John. Black and White Volume 2, Man versus Machine, RT Bear. Yeah. Incredible.
Yes. Yes, thanks to everybody for supporting this. And I am 45 pages into the penciling on this issue. It's a 64-page book, so it's going along kind of slow, but things are getting done, and I'm really, really happy with the results. And I want to thank each and every one of you for giving me the opportunity to do this. And thanks to everybody at CG. Thank you.
Thank John for holding the door. I mean,
yeah.
What's wrong with your voice, dude?
Shane, you have a bad.
It sounds like a droid.
It's a Russian bot.
I'll leave and come back.
You're roboting.
Yeah, thanks, John, for opening up the door for me.
Gabe El-Taib is kicking open doors. Nobody's holding open doors for him. He's kicking the doors wide open. Truth,
That's
justice,
right.
American way.
That's right.
Here's that video.
What if the fake news canceled the world's most beloved heroes? When a tragic attack ends the lives of precious innocents, our most celebrated heroes find themselves blamed and canceled by the media that once glorified them. Now in hiding, will they be able to trust each other long enough to prove their innocence? Well, they better fight as hard as they can, because if they don't, an even bigger tragedy is coming. And this time, it will cost millions of lives. Truth, Justice, American Way, the 64-page full-color graphic novel. Get yours today, only on Indiegogo. Yes.
Yeah, we've had David Williams in here quite a bit. He's a great guy too. Really good. Second chance for CyberFrog 2 Wrecked Planet. Boy, I'll tell you, when we get to 250,000, which I think we will be in second place again. Fighting hard for second place. We just
Will you be doing push-ups or burpees? Or
no, I'm not going to do anything except for just say, "Cool, thanks." Like
Wait a minute. What's a burpee, Gabe?
Oh my
burpee
God,
is
dude.
when you're standing up and you hit the floor like chest, like push-up position, and then you pop back up again. So
it's like the football when you played football, right? When you worked out.
Yes.
Okay, I know what
down,
you're
burpees, whatever, same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually punishment when you're fucking around in football practice. So
drop and give me a burpee.
That's
Give me
right.
100 burpees.
It's the worst thing in the world. They're like mountain climbers. Mountain climbers are bad too.
Right.
But I think burpees are worse. Second chance for CyberFrog 2 Wrecked Planet. Book is out, being printed right now. Heartsick Horror, of course. The late great Kanan White.
Whoa. He died?
Whoa.
R.I.P. Sorry, Kanan.
He's dead to me.
He died and he's reborn under a pseudonym.
That's right. Kanan White. He did 10 pages of art in this. It's fantastic. E.J. Morges also 11 pages. I thought E.J. only did 10, but he did 11 pages. Thank you, E.J. Written by me. And this is going to be a nice little bonus book to go along with Wrecked Planet. Fills in a lot of blanks, answers a lot of questions. And, of course, the big book, Wrecked Planet, which I'm excited to hear Mike's opinion about. I'm sure he's going to love it. Fiendish 2.
Yay! Thank you guys so much. Already getting in submissions for the fan art contest. That was 100K stretch goals, so keep those coming in. That's due Halloween, and I have a lot of cool stretch goals planned. So everyone spread the word for this, please. Thank you.
Mike, you have Japanese ancestry. What do you think about the Taiwanese?
Well, in Asia, all the Asians hate each other. So
No, hold on. Taiwan and Japan are cool, even though
Too
you
late.
guys colonized us.
Too late.
By the way, Mike, do you
that's why
remember
the
that you
Taiwanese
had...
probably hate the Japanese, because we colonized.
we don't hate the Japanese. Japan is like one of the few countries that is totally going to defend Taiwan, or they said they will. Mike, I met you at Tokyo Comic Con once a few years ago. Do you remember that?
Were you next to us?
Yeah, I had red hair.
He doesn't
And you were
remember
live
you,
streaming.
Rini. He doesn't remember you because
Mike
you're
was
Taiwanese.
Eden remembers you too. Eden, you remember Eden? She was there too.
She's all grown up. Hey,
I think Eden looks very different than when
Yeah,
when I was
a bit.
Outstanding.
That's right. I was freaking wondering. I was like, was that her? I'm like, yeah,
Yep,
it was.
Tokyo,
Wow, that's
like
crazy.
2018 or something.
Ethan, you should get Eden do more cards for you. Those sold like
Sold out instantly. Yeah, the Eden card sold really well. Instantly. Everybody wanted them. They're great. Here's the trailer. Mike, watch this and learn something. Is there no audio, guys?
No, we can hear it.
I can hear
Just
it.
a little.
Okay, the chat is complaining.
There you go.
Fiendish Chapter 2.
That looks great, Rainy.
It's fantastic.
Yay! Thank you very much. Yes.
Welcome back,
Spread
Andy.
the word. Hi, Andy.
Hello.
Just
Hello.
Yeah, Donald DeLay dropped out, so that's just the way it goes. CyberFrog toys. We just put up the variant campaign, and boy, I really don't even know how to talk about it yet. $36,285. These are all of the toys from the first campaign, and then you've got a chance to back the other ones. We are these 3 new ones. We got our samples in. They're beautiful. The manufacturer is almost finished with them. We will be fulfilling those campaigns soon. If you haven't backed yet, now's a good time to do it. Now that you see the beauty of them. Now, hold on a second. Let me just point a couple of things out here. We've got a whole line of toys here. It's almost like having turtles or something. Look at this. Look at what I built here, John.
Oh, wow.
Now that's a variant, right? The bloody...
Yeah, bloody CyberFrog. He's got a stinger through his head.
Good lord. He's still going.
Now that Vespa's head comes with the 90s version, right?
Comes with the 90s. I had to put this one together here like this. You have to get the Vespa's head. This is a bloody this is a bloody modern CyberFrog.
He reminds me of me and Drawn and Quartered holding the severed head of my enemies.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit like that.
Yeah.
This is a 1990s CyberFrog with a very Dan Fraga-esque facial sculpt here.
With the one eye open.
Yeah, look at this. He's got his cannons here and everything. Big, huge feet. The toes, of course, are all jointed. They're all flexible. And let me see what else.
You know what, Ethan? Not bad for your first time out.
Yeah. I mean, we'll do better the next time. We're going to be working on a Salamandroid.
Oh, there's the blue.
Oh, sweet.
There's the blue guy here.
I assume Salamandroid in scale.
Yeah, he'll be 18 inches. It's
nice.
I mean,
you know, in future iterations, these are fantastic. What about glowing eyes for CyberFrog since they glow in the comic book?
I would love to do that. Like either glow in the dark or like a button in the back with a little light bulb in the head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would be great. I don't know if
probably costs a ton to add a LED or something.
Yeah, but these are the CyberFrog toys. This is what your toy will look like. And I gotta say, if you can't tell, they're very, very high quality. So these are.
I think it would be okay if you threw them off like a 5-story building.
I think.
I mean, I wouldn't advise it. I don't know where this impulse is to destroy.
Art just
the
likes
thing
to destroy stuff.
Now here's the thing.
Aaron said it. I didn't.
I think
Well, you're rubbing off on me, Art.
I think it was a Wizard World New York Comic Con. Me and you were walking to dinner or something, and you were telling me about how you almost had CyberFrog toys back in the day. Yeah. I mean, this really means a lot to Ethan. Like, I remember that story. I mean, you were like, "You don't understand. I almost had toys."
It was right in the palm of my hands, and then it got away. It was very sad.
Well,
but you know what?
Like, understand, like dreams take a long time sometimes to fulfill.
No, they don't, Art.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
How dare you
capture.
J Bomber fan says
When you have that attitude, Art. All right, I instantaneous gratification off of my dreams.
that is true. Look at all of this wonderful diversity, says J Bomber fan. Yeah. By the way, John Malin has disappeared. He is pissed at Mike. Mike
good.
is still,
If you kick him, I can send Shad the link.
Mike is still here. Hold on a second. Here's Code Monkey. Mike was here when I first started following CG. Would love to see him back in the mix. Doug, good riddance. Somebody's opinion there.
How's that make you feel, Mike, to see people loving you on this stream?
I'm sorry, did you ask me something I couldn't hear?
I said, how does that make you feel that people are loving seeing you on this stream? How you feel?
It tickles my heart.
Mike is uncomfortable, deeply uncomfortable.
I'm not reading the chat because I know there's going to be both sides of that.
Code Monkey says, I have an unopened Earthworm Jim box that I supported before he plunged his knife into Ethan's back.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Well, Earthworm Jim's homophobic anyway. So Adam Miller says, hey, Rini, Shane told me I have to wait until the end of the art contest to submit mine. So it's coming. Hail, everyone.
What? Why?
Trust me, there's a reason. There's a reason.
Oh, all right, I trust you.
Rini is like a ray of sunshine on these streams, says Darren Wagner.
That's true.
People loving Rini.
Everybody
I
kissing
thought-
Irene's ass. I'm
Not
so
even was the sunshine though.
Queen Bee says, for $100, wow, you're the absolute best.
Hey, how you doing, Queen Bee?
Thank you, Queen
Awesome.
Bee.
I met Queen Bee at the New Jersey show.
Oh, cool.
She is cool.
She is
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. What the fuck's Miller saying to kick Malin? Get the fuck out.
What?
Says, Doug.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened while I was
John,
gone?
wait, I fought for you.
I was gone like 2 minutes.
Thank you, Queen Bee.
There's a fight.
Had to
Yeah,
train the lizard, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to send Shad the link, and there's obviously too many people in here, so. that's why it
Oh,
would be
so
a good
kick
option
me.
to
How
kick.
about we kick you and bring in Shad?
Mike, you're here representing Shadiversity right now. Could you be on your best behavior for a man with 1 million subscribers who has hired you to do his comic? You spent a long time on that comic. You did a good job. I've seen the horses that are the size of Pomeranians. And you say
There's
that's
no
the way
horses
those
in that book.
horses were. They were
Wrong book.
Oh, that was Lone Star 3?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
And
J
this is
Bomber
my
fan
best
said,
behavior.
okay, Mike, I'm back in your book. Don't let me down. Look at this, Mike. This is what it's all about. Malin, you're lucky you came back. You were starting to look weak.
I had a piss. Can a man pee?
You got a weak bladder.
I'm not like Dale. I don't just pee in a jar, you know?
Pee in a bucket.
You got him rattled,
Part about
Mike.
Dale is
Got
he'll
him
piss
rattled.
on stream, then get up and go wash his hands. Like, why not just?
Well, Andy's the real man. Didn't you say you just wear Depends on these live streams?
Or sit on a bedpan. Just depends.
Hmm.
No pun intended.
Sit on a bedpan.
Mike, what do you think about doing Drawn and Quartered again?
One of these days.
Oh, it's not going anymore?
Nah, it's just I still do Wednesday night streams, but I just been too busy to wrangle cats. So
Yeah.
that was always the biggest pain in the butt about Drawn and Quartered was sending out invites to all the different artists and all that.
Yeah, it's real tough. Tough work there.
My favorite is when Mike would send out links, and if you didn't respond to it, he would start yelling at you. Get your ass in here, Art. Come on,
Get to
man.
work. Yeah, you got to get to work.
Yeah, I'm just too busy for that now. So
I loved it. And then I would just insult.
I'm
Mike
not
back.
trying to have a YouTube career anymore. So
Aw, come on, Mike.
Well, I mean, nobody's trying to have a YouTube career. You know, it's just kind of a way to promote whatever you're doing. I mean, that's what it is.
Rise Above in chat said, John is more handsome than Mike, but they are both good looking.
Oh,
there you go.
We're both what? Gosh, I need to
Handsome men.
Oh,
You're
thank
both
Good
Asian.
looking,
I
but
think
I'm more handsome, is what they said.
You're both Asian.
Dark Gift Comics says, I do miss Drawn and Quartered. I do miss it. Now,
Yeah,
think
I was
about
thinking-
the amount of talent that has come into ComicsGate since Drawn and Quartered ended.
Oh, it's a dying show ever since
Ended.
Champ left. Clearly.
Yeah. Mike, did you see the video that John Malin made about the drawn and quartered incident, like from his perspective, and how did you feel about it? And do you disagree with its overall thesis?
When did he do this?
Yeah, right.
Okay, you didn't see it. I mean, it's
watch it. Can we see it?
Watch the shit out of it.
We'll watch some of it.
Yeah,
All right,
you're must-see TV, John.
Yeah.
Well, you guys used to love each other.
That's
It's
what they
so
say.
weird, man. I mean, you guys really used to
Look, I took money out of his wallet every week. Look, he's throwing things now. He's fucking pissed.
Tantrum.
All
right, hold
jacket on. It's so chilly
Don't
in
take
here.
your frustration on me out on your kids, Mike. They
Big
did
Rod,
nothing
thanks
wrong.
for $2. All right, guys, we're gonna watch an episode of Mail-In After Midnight. Mike, if you're comfortable with this, are you not comfortable with it, or do you care?
I'd rather not. This is just dragging up freaking crap I don't want to deal with. Ooh.
What do you got?
I got knives. I love just. Oh, look at this one.
Don't cut yourself.
Uh-oh, he's coming.
Hold on a second now. Let's be careful, Mike.
Wow.
What do you got?
Spin it because it's got a hole in it. But
Why'd you buy a knife with a hole in it? Should take it back.
It's for the kitchen. It's supposed to be
Yeah,
like
you can control it better. All my hunting knives have holes in it.
right. Not just that, I got these ones too. I'm so glad these came in. Hold on.
This is an unboxing with
Mike, why did you order knives?
You don't have any knives?
Well, I guess I do. I mean, Andrea does. I don't really
Oh my
have.
God, these are so freaking sharp.
For
Oh,
what
don't
do you?
touch it! Don't touch it!
I got 4 of these.
Touch it, Mike.
I'm gonna give them away as gifts. Not all of them. I'm gonna keep one of them. Obviously.
Do I get one?
That's rad.
What do you mean you're going to give them away as gifts? What are
A
they?
gift is when you give somebody something for free.
Yeah, I know, but but for what reason? Like for Christmas?
Yeah, maybe Christmas, whatever. I got these, and I bought leather cases for them too. So being nice.
Where did you? I don't understand. Where did you buy them from, and what are they for? Are they?
I bought them from the interwebs. They're for the kitchen. They're just really they're high quality Japanese hand forged knives. So.
They're for chopping. Can you cut up an aluminum can with them?
This is like from one of those where they're like slicing the tomato while the tomato's just sitting there and
cut an aluminum can right in two.
Yeah, what did that tomato ever do?
I know it's the devil's fruit. You got to kill all the tomatoes.
All right, let's take a look at another weirdo other than Mike for just a second here. This is a story that just came out. Ezra Miller's Messiah delusions inside the Flash Stars.
Great.
Wow.
More of him.
How long before they cancel that movie?
Mike, is that a relative?
God, I hope not.
Oh, you're right, Miller. I didn't even think of that.
Oh no.
Yeah, he looks kind of Asian too. I mean,
I'm amazed that DC Comics
Cousin.
feed us something stupid every week. It seems like for like the last, is it like 6 months? And they just can't get out of their own way. It's amazing to watch. I love it. So.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't understand how anyone looked at this fellow and said, that's a police scientist with super speed powers.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't, I mean, honestly.
He looks just like the guy that was in the comics.
Yeah. He
He
doesn't
got
look
blonde
any-
hair.
I really do believe in the casting couch. I know it's real.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's real because
So Ezra Miller slept his way to the top?
Yeah.
I think so. Obviously we have no way of knowing that, and these are just scurrilous accusations, but allegations. But yeah, he's got to, because I can't imagine. First, I think he'd be willing to. First of all, and second of all, I can't imagine looking at him and going, "Yeah, you should be the Flash." Like, which Flash? Which Flash does he resemble in any way?
The
And
one
I guess
with the one with dead eyes.
No.
Guys.
And let's say you run the studio and you have to cast this guy because they tell you have to. Who would you cast him as? Because he's definitely not the Flash. You're right about that. Who is he in the DC universe?
He could be Bart Allen. You know, super impulsive. He's got his stupid haircut. You know.
Here's the thing. I don't think he should be any Flash because if you look at the footage, he can't even run. Like
I know.
It doesn't even make sense. Like he can't even convince you he's running.
Yeah. I could see him as almost any street level supervillain. You know what I mean? You say, like you cast him as Mirror Master or something like that.
He would be a good trickster.
Fat Samurai said he'd be a great Richard Ramirez. Good call.
Yeah, oh man!
Great Richard Ramirez.
Well, I think you just found out what's going to save.
Have we ever seen them both in the same room?
Yeah.
He is Richard Ramirez.
I know. That is a great call.
Wow.
Man, I was down in LA when that guy was creeping around and everybody was freaking out.
And he took the rap for you, didn't he?
Yeah.
You're still at large. Ezra Miller's Messiah delusions. Imagine that. Imagine somebody having a messianic complex. It's ridiculous. Inside the Flash Star's dark spiral. I bet a bunch of producers have been up in that dark spiral. Joseph Fazio says, "Yo, Big E, got the new stuff. Where's the chicken fry box?" Chicken fry box. Aaron, what a kick-ass job you did on Wraith. Story art, pacing, light suspense, big action, and huge payoff. Don't ever stop writing like that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, man.
Rune Arneson says, Rini, I tried to email you or mail you regarding Fiendish 1, bought in May from your Envy store. Is it coming, or have you been busy with your recent success?
Oh, those should have just come out. Those should have just been mailed out. The store envy orders were later than the Indiegogo. So I'll check my email. Thank you.
They're one of Hollywood's brightest stars. You got to be kidding me, dude.
Oh,
it's the end of the world. And most troubled actors. Amid safety concerns and anxiety over the fate of a $200 million movie, Vanity Fair unearths disturbing new details in a saga of grandiose sermons, guns, drugs, and alleged assaults and grooming. By the way, written by somebody named Julie Miller. So,
yeah. You gotta watch these Millers.
Wait a second. Did they say
just based on that intro, he's not behind bars? like just based on that opening, he should be behind bars.
No, I agree, and I want to know where the bodies are because he where's the family that he was with? Like he had a mom and like 2-3 kids, and they disappeared. And where are their bodies, sir?
Well, hopefully they're live somewhere.
Sir, where are their bodies? Where did you put those children? Where did you put that mother? Their families just want to rest in peace. They just want to know. Where are they?
Yeah, Mr. Ramirez.
They're in the corn silo, aren't they? You stuffed them in the corn silo, you son of a bitch. Work him over, John. Work him over. Yeah.
Get your pants down.
That was really good.
Ezra Miller did not, to put it mildly, invoke their right to. This is a man. Why are we playing these people's games?
I know this pronoun thing referring to him as their.
It's so stupid.
Guy's a criminal. Mike, how do you feel about pronouns?
I use them all the time.
How do you feel about special pronouns invented to make people feel like they are something other than what their genitalia tells you they are? And how do you feel about them insisting that you call them by their pronouns when oftentimes they don't even make sense, and sometimes they're made up words?
Well, I'll put it this way. I just designed a T-shirt for my Redbubble store last night that says, "Believe the biology."
There you go. Science, finally.
All the science.
What's wrong with science? Why do they hate it? This past March, the actor was arrested in a tiki bar called Margarita Village in Hilo, Hawaii, with Edwin Boyette, shouting profanities. Sitting at the patient's
Mike, laugh.
That's funny. Oh, that's funny.
I was nowhere near that bar.
We can't laugh at Edwin.
Is Cecil distancing himself from you, EVS? Says Bob Gable.
Seems like it.
You think so? Should I
You
be
get that.
paranoid?
You get that feeling every now and then.
Yeah. Where is Cecil?
I don't know if it's you specific, but he's hanging out with those Hollywood types these days.
What are you talking about? Who?
I don't know.
Chrissy Mayer?
All these celebrities.
I don't know.
Celebrity comedians.
Not
I don't
all
know
these celebrities. Chrissy Mayer. That's the only one he knows.
And porn stars, I think, are on her show. And who else?
Now here's the thing. Cecil told me
Stein.
Alex Stein, another big star.
He comes on our show all the time.
Well, I'm just saying.
He's a regular. He's a regular on the Jack Show.
Why would Cecil distance himself from me? What the hell? It is funny though, because 4 months ago he said, Ethan, the B-52s are on their final tour. He said the B-52s are coming to Atlantic City in October. Maybe I think we should get tickets and go. I said, what, you and me? And he said, yeah, I said, that's gay. All right. That's cool.
He's like, yeah, we can get a hotel room, one bed.
Yeah. So, but I looked, I saw the B-52s were showing up. They're going to be here in like 3 weeks. So I told Cecil this morning, he was on there simping with Anna. Well, to be fair, the whole reason why I was talking to Cecil this morning was because me and Sheila Aliens were talking about how Cecil is like madly in love with Anna. And then they started stream sniping us and overheard me saying, yeah, I don't understand why Cecil's in love with Anna. What's going on? And then we had a whole big thing in which I said, hey, Cecil, B-52s are coming. And he said, oh, yeah. I said, yeah, how many tickets should I get, Cecil? He's like, I don't know, like one? I was like, no.
Shit.
Are you serious?
No, he didn't say that. No, I mean, in addition to you. And he's just like, oh. And we talked about how funny the B-52s were, but it really seemed like he wasn't planning on going to the B-52s with me, after all. And I was going to get front row seats, so that we could get monkeypox from Fred Schneider's sweat.
Nice.
Rusted.
But Cecil doesn't seem to be interested, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Cecil. I don't know.
So no love shack for you and Cecil.
Yeah.
Nice. Hang on. Shane, you got to do that one.
Love Shack. Ooh.
Sign says, stay away, EVS.
Because
Chrissy Mayer and Anna rule at Cecil Shack. I don't know what's going on. My feelings would be hurt if I had feelings. Just convey that to Cecil. All right, what is going on here? All right, so we got this guy. He grabs a microphone from a woman singing karaoke to "Shallow" from "A Star Is Born." Miller claimed to have been accosted by a Nazi and to have evidence. In fact, one of the first things you hear the actor say in the 3-minute police body cam video that circulated after the arrest is something the officer said likely never heard from a disorderly dive bar patron before. Quote, I film myself when I get assaulted for NFT crypto art. Mike, do you have you ever heard of that?
No, this is a really old story, isn't it?
No,
just that part of it.
Yeah, this came out today, this article.
Yeah, but that him talking about the NFT thing, that was a while ago. No, he's a crazy person.
Can John Malin assault you for an NFT crypto piece, or like how does that work? Like what is it?
I'm not quite sure. That's a new one on me.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'd figure out a way though.
Well,
are you guys better now?
We'll just take it one step at a time. First, me assaulting you.
Yeah.
Two, you trying to monetize it and giving me profit.
Monetize my abuse. All right. When the police empty Miller's pockets, they find styrofoam Nerf bullets and place them in a plastic. What is going on? Along with the single accessory linking the person in cuffs to the movie that their acclaimed career, as well as $200 million of whatever this money is riding on, a ring emblazoned with their DC Comics superhero character. By now, Miller seems to have burned out their rage. The flash ring means a lot to me, the actor says quietly. It's very valuable. All right.
Wait, this dude had Nerf darts, but no Nerf gun.
Right.
Okay, makes sense.
I don't know why he had them though. I don't.
He's
You know,
just
I
the
don't.
weirdest dude ever. This guy. What the hell?
Yeah. Aaron, diagnose him really quickly.
Well, I only took one class in psychology in community college, but I think
You're
the guy's
an
nuts.
Go ahead.
He's crazy.
They play one on TV.
No, he's he may be possessed by the devil, but I'll get back to you on that.
I took psychology 101 and 102 in college, and I can deduce that he's just a fucking asshole.
There you go.
That's crazy.
That's the term.
Hey,
They
Billy,
make
I thought you
notes
said
for that?
Scientology.
What?
Shit. All right.
Please, Ethan, continue. This is riveting.
That arrest was just one turn in a downward spiral, so confusing and troubling that even old friends have difficulty parsing the chaos. What's clear is that Miller has been endangering not just their career, but also their safety and allegedly that of others, in increasingly plain sight for the last 2 years. Since 2020, the actor has... I wish somebody write a hit piece like this about me. Great. What's clear? What is clear? Look at him down here. It's increasingly clear.
He has a
This looks-
sword.
Yeah.
Is that a Nerf sword?
Oh, God, look at him.
What a weirdo.
I've never done white drugs, but this has cocaine written all over it.
White.
You know?
Is it possible to be a narcissistic sociopath? Is that possible?
Sure.
Well, I'm working
Yeah.
on it.
God,
I mean,
yeah.
it's-
I think
we're
it's a
looking at it.
prerequisite.
yeah.
Well, people were saying weird shit about him. I don't know if it was in France or something. No, where was it? Maybe Iceland. But
Yeah,
he was
Iceland.
like growing his fingernails and toenails out like super long and banging these sluts and like not taking baths or showers, just in filth. Like there's some weirdness, like real weirdness to him.
Ew.
Yeah.
Rita's not on board with that at all. She's not going to Iceland anytime soon. I'll tell you
No,
that.
I
not
love
my type.
Iceland, but
Rini, you don't have to be with this guy. You don't have to. Nobody's going to force you like they forced you to do jumping jacks.
Rena, you can do better.
Yeah.
I hope
Let it
so.
go.
Thank
You're
you
better
for having
than him.
faith in me.
Yeah.
Really, is it Iceland that has that fermented shark food?
Oh yeah, the fermented shark that they pee on. Icelanders
you
are
think
weird.
Oh,
They pee on it?
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Do you think Mr. Miller smells like this fermented shark, or worse?
Oh, probably worse.
All right,
Probably worse.
I like it.
Definitely.
Oh, thank you very much.
Man, I have to leave. I can't handle this just the name being related to this.
No,
No, I like imagining that every time we say Miller that we're talking about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little disheartening.
Ezra Miller.
Hey, Rainey, now, wait, hang on a second. Rainey, those pineapple cakes that you introduced me to on the stream yesterday. Now, those haven't been peed on, right?
No.
Okay.
Not that you know of, Aaron.
No, the weirdest Chinese food are century eggs, and they're like eggs that are all preserved in clay.
That is
It's really good. No,
Yeah,
no
is it good?
urination.
Those
It is
are
really
those
good.
duck eggs?
They're duck eggs, and they
Yeah.
preserve it in this kind of alkaline clay or something that changes the consistency. So they turn like black and
Black,
jelly-like,
yeah.
but it actually tastes sweet. It's good. It just looks weird.
I don't trust eating anything that's black. I don't even like
Culture.
licorice.
That's racist art.
Well,
That's the
dang.
most
Yeah.
racist
Way to
thing
go,
I've
Art.
heard in CG art.
Did that
Way
sound
to go.
racist? That wasn't racist.
Dang.
Yeah, this guy's a creep. Something tells me this guy's a weirdo. I don't know what it is.
Tells me.
That
Everything
picture.
about
What was your
him
first
tells
clue, Ethan?
What are the signals you're getting there, Ethan? That kind of send you in that direction?
I don't know. Like, I think what it is, honestly, is that he's like this weird look on his face with the eye makeup and the lipstick with the lip liner. That's weird. Like most guys don't wear that. I think it's weird that he's wearing this pea coat, black pea coat. He's making the sign of the horns like the beast with his fingers. He's got a flash ring on his index finger. That's weird. And he's carrying a wooden sword, which I don't understand at all. Like, that's just not functional. And then he's wearing ripped up stockings
Right.
And some beat up. I don't know what these are. Like these aren't Doc Martens. There's some. I don't know.
He's
So
pulling off a hobo. That's all that matters. Is that Flashwing like the one with the costume in it, or is that
yeah.
This one's just full of cocaine, not a costume.
Yeah, not
It's a
a
little
Flash
different.
Wing.
Hey, it still makes him run faster than shit, though.
Yeah.
No, I bought a new one.
Yeah.
So that wooden sword, maybe he's a vampire killer. You ever think of that?
There you go.
Wooden stake. Maybe
Oh
he's
my God, Ezra Miller, Vampire Slayer.
Is he a little man? He doesn't look tall at all.
No, he's tall. I met him. He's tall.
Oh, is he tall? Oh.
Yeah, he's tall.
See, once again, Billy knows everybody. Where did you meet Ezra Miller?
Oh, come on, Aaron. He's told this story
Tell that
before.
story.
You should pay attention on stream.
Village.
He went to a convention where the entire Justice League cast was.
Yeah, we got to meet them all.
Oh, okay, that's right. All right.
Yeah.
Most recently, Vermont State Police were dispatched to Miller's farm with an emergency order from the Department for Children and Families. 25-year-old woman named Anna had moved her 3 children into the household, though the woman has said that Ezra saved her family from an abusive situation. What a hero. Miller's farm was said to be gun-ridden and unsafe for children. On the contrary. Who here thinks a gun-ridden home is unsafe for children?
Probably the safest home around.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I saw more guns than ever and 3 little kids running around them. A longtime friend who visited in May told Vanity Fair, the youngest girl picked up a bullet and put it in her mouth.
There's no safer place for bullet storage than the mouth of a child.
Yeah, like, what do they think's going to happen? You think
Well,
the
you
bullets
think they
just
got
going to explode?
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
think they got a firing pin in there. And it don't work
that's
like
not
that.
how bullets work. I mean, the order issued on August 5th demanded that custody of Anna's kids immediately be transferred to the state. But when police arrived at the movie star's farm, Anna and the children were gone, murdered. Children's father tells Vanity Fair he has not spoken to his kids since April. A court date concerning custody has been set for October in Hawaii. So that's interesting. Now, I suspect murder and foul play. That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
But I'm predisposed to thinking things like that about men in lipstick who look like this.
I always think the worst of Millers.
Well, I hope everyone's wrong here because I would hate to think that.
Yeah.
Poor kids.
Warner Brothers has not commented on their marquee superhero and declined to speak for this story, but a source close to the situation, Ethan Van Sciver, says the studio and the actor's agency suggested Miller work with someone in crisis PR.
Yeah.
That was me who said that.
You can't spin this though. That's just throwing good money behind bad. I mean, this is fucked. You can't spin this.
Yeah. I recommended like you make him into a victim in the eyes of the public by decapitating him. Like that's I think that would be a good PR move. Like if you just chop his head off in front of everybody, you can be like, "Oh, poor Ezra." You know,
Would it be
and
like a
then-
ceremony or just like some accident, like random thing?
I think it should just happen like on Fox News. You know, he's sitting there, Fox and Family.
So it's like that scene in The Howling where the guy just turns into a wolf, you know, right there on camera.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just saying, whatever it is, do it in front of a lot of people, and then you get some sympathy. Like he's there going, "I'm the Mad Goose Wizard, y'all," and then boom, his head comes off.
Yeah.
And then people
freak
go,
accident. Freak
Yeah.
accident like The Omen. Was it The Omen?
Yeah, The Omen, right, with
Yeah.
the glass, right? The big
Yeah.
sheets of glass, the truck. Yeah, there you go.
The important thing is that we establish that he's the victim. That is what any PR agency would do. And I recommend you do it by chopping off his head with a helicopter blade.
I don't know. The problem
more
with that.
Dawn of the Dead, then. That's more Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, that's like Twilight Zone when that
Vic
dude
Morrow died
and
like
those two
that.
kids lost their heads. So,
Yeah, Vic Morrow was an asshole, and then everybody feels bad for him now. You know, I seen him in Blackboard Jungle. He was a dickhead. I don't know what he was like in real life. But.
Cut his head off, and he just gets up and starts running around still.
Like a chicken, he'd be like, "I'm the Mad Goose Wizard." It's like,
well, I thought you were gonna rap.
Back on.
The severed head just starts talking.
I wouldn't be surprised. I really do believe he's of the devil. So does Mike.
So he didn't. So they're not saying he murdered the people, are they?
No,
Is he a suspect?
that's what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
making that
Well,
allegation, and
they can't say that though, like because then they could get sued if these people just pop up somewhere. Like, I mean, yeah.
Well, how come there isn't any talk about this? I mean, if these people are missing, why isn't there any sort of even just speculation going on about this?
Because it's not cool. It's not cool to speculate about a kind of trans non-binary guy murdering women and children.
Okay.
Yeah,
just
I'm
leave him
gonna
alone.
lie.
Yeah.
Like this guy gives me Marilyn Manson vibes. Not Marilyn. What's the other guy? Charlie Manson. Wrong
Charles
Manson.
Manson.
Charles Manson.
Manson's
Yeah,
really
friends
different.
friends call him Charlie.
Kind of both though. It's like both of them had a baby who's satanic and insane, and that's this guy.
You think so? I mean, that's harsh. You want to think about wheeling that back a little bit, like, hey,
Yeah, I don't think Mike Miller's that bad.
I don't think it was harsh enough.
I think we've already
Good
called
call,
him
Ray.
Richard Ramirez, so I think we've already
Yeah.
made that claim.
Just my very mild opinion. You know, don't take me seriously.
Serial killer Richard Ramirez.
You know, Charles Manson wasn't that bad. I mean,
what?
He never killed
Well, he
him.
didn't actually kill him.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, he just gave orders.
No, but you know what? Like, here's the thing. Like, he was a good songwriter.
He did write a song for the Beach Boys, didn't he?
Dennis.
He did.
Yeah.
They didn't use.
Yeah, no, he did. Like, he was writing songs in the here's his song for the Beach Boys. Here, you tell me how you feel about this. Not at all creepy.
He's not in that picture.
Not hearing it.
No audio.
Coming. It's coming.
Somebody should put him in that photo.
Yeah.
Funny.
What one was he hanging out with? The one on the far right?
Yes. Melodic. Gonna kill Sharon Tate. Right, kill the pigs on the walls.
I'm your kind, and I see.
Helter Skelter.
So far, what do you think?
I like it.
What one's Brian Wilson though?
The blue
He's not-
shirt.
No,
Yeah.
he's not. That's not Brian Wilson.
No,
that's
that's
Carl Wilson.
Carl.
Brian's
Brian
not
Wilson's
pictured.
not there. Oh,
yeah,
isn't he?
he's in bed.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's like 6 degrees of separations because he was with the Beach Boys. Beach Boys had the Wilson sisters. Mike Turner dated one of the Wilson sisters, and most of us knew Mike Turner.
There you go.
Ah.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's true.
Right.
Kick Mike.
It's true.
So if those three in the back aren't the Wilson brothers, then who's the other guy?
That's guy sitting
This
down.
is Bruce Johnson. Bruce Johnson.
Bruce Johnson. Okay.
Yeah, he wrote like Rhinestone Cowboy.
Did he really write that song?
Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he didn't write that.
I was gonna say, I didn't know that.
And the guy on the right in the red shirt, that's Scott Bakula, right?
Oh, this is Dennis Wilson. He's the guy who jumped off the boat. He's like, I'm going for buried treasure. And he swam, he jumped off the boat and drowned.
Yeah.
What did he
the
say,
drummer.
Ethan?
I'm going for buried treasure.
Oh, geez.
You know,
What was in his mouth when he said that?
liquor
A
bottle.
dick.
I think.
Charles
Oh,
Manson's
God, Art,
penis.
that's a big deal. Good Lord. And Mike
And then you
Love
got
is the cousin.
Frodo
He's
on
not
the
a
chair.
brother. He's
That's
the
good.
cousin.
Just listen to the art. Oh no, you know what he wrote? He wrote, I write the songs that make the
Did he
whole
really?
world. Yeah.
It was Barry Manilow?
Yeah, no, Barry Manilow sang it, but he wrote it.
Oh,
I
really?
write,
I didn't know that.
yeah, I write the songs of love and special things.
That's weird to sing a song about writing songs that you didn't write.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Fat
deep.
Samurai.
Yeah, but you know, but if you listen, people think that song is like conceited. Like I write the songs that make the whole world sing. But no, the song lyrics are really stupid. It says, I am music and I write the songs. Listen, he's speaking on behalf of music, but music doesn't write shit. Music just is it's what a song is made up of.
Right.
So he's an idiot, and I hope he burns in hell.
Fairly good audio.
Kind and I see. Never had a lesson I learned, and I know I can never learn not to love you.
This isn't that good, really.
This is a terrible song.
Yeah, it's not. It's just,
I wonder if Ed Gein wrote any songs for the Beach Boys.
You know, it's a horrible song, but it's a pretty good song for a serial killer to write.
true. Of all my favorite serial killer songs, this is probably the best one.
This is probably the best one, yes.
Yeah, but you don't know
You
that.
can kind of grade him on the Hitler art scale.
I heard Ed Gein wrote an early draft of Kokomo.
Yeah,
Kokomo.
that's interesting. Kokomo.
That one guy in the purple shirt lost his hair, didn't he?
Mike
Who,
Love was there a long time. Yeah, that's why he wore the beaver hats and everything.
This guy's a great big Trump supporting Republican, and everyone hates him. Like Mike Love is like, you look up Mike Love, like the same leftists that are always crying and complaining about Chachi or whatever. And who else? Dean Cain. Yeah, they're always complaining about Mike Love too, because he's there. He's like, hey, I'm hanging out with Donald Trump.
No shit, really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, like Mike Love. Mike Love is the. Here's the thing about Mike Love. Mike Love co-wrote all of the Beach Boys' biggest hits, and he gets no respect at all. None. But think about it. Like all of the big fun songs that everybody likes, like he co-wrote them. He wrote "Good Vibrations."
Really?
Oh shit.
Was he the lyricist? And then, was it?
He would go to Brian, and Brian would be like,
Brian
I got this thing I'm banging on the piano. And he'd be like, yeah, why don't you do this? Round, round, get around, I get around. And Brian would be like, oh. And then he'd build a song like I Get Around, off of,
a lyric.
Brian did, like, are you kidding me? Like, Brian Wilson's autistic, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's deep on the, on the, what you call it, spectrum. So you got somebody going, I'm getting bugged driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a good place where the kids are hip. You think that's Brian Wilson writing those lyrics that are normal? Those are neurotypical teenage lyrics.
Hey, who's the one? Was it Carl that wrote? Oh my gosh, which it's one of my favorite Beach Boys songs. I can't remember it now. Will we be married or what? However,
Yeah,
God only knows. Yeah,
No. That's Good Vibrations. Will we be married? You're singing.
No. Well, no, it is the God only knows.
No, I think Brian wrote.
It's Wouldn't It Be Nice?
Wouldn't it be nice? I think
yeah.
Carl though. Like it's my favorite Beach Boys song. That thing is amazing.
That is a great song.
It's amazing. It really is good. Now here's the Beach Boys.
Well, they're one of the most influential, successful rock and roll bands ever. I mean, the Beach Boys.
Ever.
Serving you
Ever.
God only knows. My original band members.
Good morning, Britain.
Gone to the Beach Boys.
This chick should be wearing a V-neck.
She sure should.
There he is. That's the son of a bitch who wrote I write the songs. Those guys.
Wow.
Sitting on that. I write the songs that make
the whole
world sick. There's Mike Love. There he is.
4 kids through grad school.
Yeah. Really?
In England. Our offices don't open until about 8 p.m. So.
These guys basically look like us on COMICSGATE Kings.
I know. They look good.
Yeah, Mike Love has this Aaron Lepresti thing about him.
A little bit.
Especially like he's getting in someone's personal space pointing, like Aaron does at Comic Cons to fellow pros.
Right.
That's just like Aaron, yes.
I like it like when you're an old man, but you're also a rock star, so you have 100,000 Ringo Starr rings and a million
bracelets and stuff.
Yeah, I like that. I gotta be like that.
What is the song when you're playing? What is the song do you feel is the iconic Beach Boys song that most people really want to hear?
I think Good Vibrations, which went to #1 in Great Britain, in 1966.
You're in your open top sports car going down the 405 and on it comes.
That is true.
You divert to Malibu and you're there, right?
Absolutely. I even surf, so there you go. I really do.
Do you still surf?
Yeah, I live in Santa Barbara. I surf right in my spot.
This guy's the Mike S. Miller of the Beach Boys right here.
God, Mike, jeez.
The more I look at him, the more I think Mike. Like the other guys there, Mike Love is Aaron Lopresti, and Bruce Johnson is Mike S. Miller. I like him.
When did Bruce Johnson get in the band? When because of what's his name's problems?
Brian, Brian had a nervous autistic breakdown, and they didn't know what it was, but it was just this guy's like has crippling autism. And so here comes Bruce Johnson. Like, I'm joining the band. I'm going to go on tour, and I'm going to be the guy who kind of has a blocky head like Brian Wilson. Nobody will notice. And I'm going to write some really shitty, treacly songs for the Beach Boys, like Disney Girls. And there you go. And then I'm going to write some shit for Barry Manilow too. And look at him just sitting there.
He's cocky. Look at that.
He's like, you ever hear of Barry Manilow? You ever hear of write the songs? I wrote that song.
You ever hear of NFTs?
JDC says back enemies of self on Indiegogo. Didn't notice annoying tip until after I paid. Refunded and funded again. Please remove. What's enemies of self?
Shadow of the Conqueror.
Oh, Shadow. Okay.
That's terrible. That automatic tip thing that they put
that's
in
garbage.
there. And it's at 15% too.
Oof.
Right? Isn't that automatically set for 15%?
I don't know.
By the way, our friend Young Lee's in the chat. He says, whoa, it's like 2019. John and Mike back together again. Lol.
Well, I wouldn't say we're back together again.
Yeah.
Why?
We're definitely on different
We're just
sides
in the
of the
same
bed.
place.
There's a pillow in between us.
That's right. You each have one leg on the floor.
Pillows.
What about you and me, Mike? Are we
And
back
we're-
together again?
We're back to back too.
I'm liking you more than I'm liking John.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to these two old men
I'll
blabbering
make
on
you
about
love me.
bullshit.
That's called rape,
Do
John.
170 shows a year?
I would say skipping drugs, alcohol, and smoking. Well, it's all around me. I said no. Same thing. Just not my thing.
Is that the secret to longevity in your business? Really, just trying to avoid the natural temptation.
Yeah, staying alive.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
We all were blessed to learn meditation, transcendental meditation from Maharishi, and that's been a huge help for me personally. Been doing that since December of '67.
Wow.
You guys,
Wasn't he hitting on all the Beatles' wives, the Maharishi?
Yeah, like
Banging
yeah,
them?
Maharishi was. That was the whole thing. Mike Love was there, like he was there with the Beatles at that moment. Like he was stupid enough to go over there with them, and like so he pretended to be into all that stuff so he could kind of be close to the Beach Boys or the Beatles. And he still talks about it to this day. Like every single one of the Beatles is embarrassed of it and has moved on.
Oh, wow.
But Mike Love is still like, yeah, man, I still meditate, transcendental, the Maharishi. That wasn't bullshit at all. That was great.
Oh,
And here's a song I wrote.
Edwin Boyette said, "Whoa, that took a strange turn." Smiley face. There's room for you in that bed too, Edwin. Come on, buddy.
It's a king.
Yeah, bring Edwin in here. I haven't heard Edwin's voice in a while. And you know what? He's gotten really weird in his old age too. Like, I mean, he's gotten really weird. He's
younger than I am.
Is he really? Why does he act like he's like 78 years old? Like he's gotten fucking his hate threads about COMICSGATE are so weird. Like, I don't know, they're overwritten.
Wait, still?
I would say. Yeah, I haven't seen one in a while, I guess. Maybe it's been a year, but Vic says Edwin can be brutal and mean.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, bring him in. Here we go.
Meditation.
That's the way forward, right?
It's really good.
You're quite friendly with President Trump.
Well, actually, yes, he's been nothing but nice to us. Very controversial figure.
Yeah.
And it's I wouldn't have that job. No one can please everyone.
Do you think he's enjoying it, or do you think he's finding?
I feel like Ezra Miller can please everyone with his mouth and his anus.
Oh no!
Because listen, I mean, he's
It's a talent.
yeah,
Give
he
him a
is
set of
where he
knee
is.
pads and let him go.
There has
Yeah.
to be some reason.
Mike, what do you think of that joke? Was that too far?
No, you do your thing.
All right.
Wow, that's
Be
good.
a living
Oh, I'm
hell.
sure he's frustrated. Who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
You know, he's just doing what he does, and then it's unappreciated by some and appreciated
right.
by others. But he's never been anything but nice to us.
See, and stop acting like that. Like I'd be like, you know what? MAGA. You want me to say it again? MAGA. Make America great again. I know this is Great Britain, but you know, your empire has fallen, but ours has not yet completely fallen. We need to make America great again. And that would be it. And I love Trump. So I love President Trump. Make America great again. Don't say he's been nothing but nice to us. Stop lying. Stop mealy mouthing.
Yes, say it.
Yeah, it's like you can tell when someone's a Trump supporter because they act like squirrely about it. Like everybody else is like, fuck that guy, Cheeto, Jesus. And then normal people are just like, yeah, I guess he's doing okay. I mean, you know, and meanwhile, like they have Trump flags in their yards. You know what I mean? It's like, just be like forthright about it.
Well, because they know what's going to come right after they say,
Wait,
I
be
like Donald Trump, I
forthright
think he's doing
about
a great
it?
job.
Yeah, be forthright about it.
Oh my God.
I didn't even
There
hear
you go,
myself
John.
say that. That's brilliant. Thank you, John. That's why John gets paid the big bucks.
Yeah.
That's right.
Stephen Roberts says, hey, EVS, have you ever followed a wheelchair-bound Beach Boy around while shouting, I love you, like a mental patient? That's not nice at all. I couldn't help it. Yeah, he was getting around. He was being pushed around in a wheelchair, and I was chasing him, saying, Brian, I love you,
You know, a
Brian.
national treasure or something, right?
That was sad.
I mean, was it sad or was it happy in a way?
Well, it's like
Well,
you got to meet
He
him,
was
but
getting
it's
adulation.
sad.
Come on.
You see his hand was quivering as he tried to cover his face from my camera.
I think he was having a stroke right then.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Love you, Brian. You're the best.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a bad question. Is Brian Wilson still alive?
Yes. As of how long ago was that when you went to that concert, Ethan?
No, he's still alive. I mean, that was a while ago, but yeah, he's still alive.
So he's the only brother that's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Right. Amazingly enough.
Wow.
It's almost
No,
as
there's
though
plenty of brothers still alive.
No, out of the Wilson brothers. Jeez.
Oh.
Educate yourself.
John meant black people. He meant black men.
Yeah.
So there are lots of those that are still around.
The brothers.
The brothers.
Yeah.
The soul brothers.
Yeah, he's still around. Amazingly, it's as if spending a decade in bed doing LSD actually leads to longevity. I never would have thought that, but
Oh shit! Look at Keith Richards, right? Man.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, Keith Richards effect. That is crazy, but it is true in a way. Disruptive Innovator says dodged EVS touch of death. No, he didn't. I did. I touched Brian Wilson. I grabbed him, had a picture with him, and everything. Three different occasions I met Brian Wilson. EVS needs a rim shot sound effect for Malin. I don't think he needs that. I think his stuff is just John's jokes
I like it to be low key. I don't need it punctuated.
Yeah, his jokes are upsetting. They're unexpected. That's why Mike and John got along so well for so long. That's my new earphones. Good feedbacking the microphone. John and Mike got along. They were best pals for a long time. Now, I will say something on Mike's behalf here. John and Mike had a debate. It was a vicious debate in which John thought he was right, but he was wrong.
Wrong?
That is correct.
It's not even in my vocabulary.
A lot of things aren't in your vocabulary.
That was the only time that I've ever seen John Malin be wrong in one debate and that was the debate that I think broke up Mike and John.
Yep.
And it was whether Mike S. Miller admitted to calling COMICSGATE a cult. And John felt that the language that Mike used in a private communication was Mike confessing to calling COMICSGATE a cult.
No, it was Mike
wasn't private,
dancing
that was a
around.
tweet.
It was Mike
A
dancing
tweet.
around, calling it a cult, but without calling it a cult. Like, we get it. You think it's a cult.
Yeah, but that's what you should have said, but you didn't say that. You said Mike basically said, you know what, I'll give you this, John. He said, I'll give you that, or something like that.
He gives me nothing.
But that he was referring to something else. And you thought it was him referring to him admitting that COMICSGATE is a cult, and you pinned him down to that, and Mike was like flummoxed by it.
I wasn't flummoxed. I showed the tweets, and I'm like, can you not read? Or
that's
at least
what I mean. Like
comprehend
you,
English?
Yeah, but he thought you were saying something else.
Yeah, he had
Now-
his imagination was greater than his cognitive ability.
Now,
Oh
at
my
the same
God.
time, Mike was calling COMICSGATE a cult, but he was doing it in a, the Mike S. Miller way. If I were to say, you know what, there are a lot of weird transgendered people in COMICSGATE, and Mike, I want you to do your best to not be one, or something like that. I would be combining Mike's name with weird transgendered people in a way that I could say I wasn't saying that you were one, but at the same time I placed your name right next to this other thing in a way that the proximity implies that maybe perhaps there's some plausible deniability about whether you are or are not.
You know what I discovered from that video? If you go back and it's still up, you could read the comments. It's a sort of a case study in team like the way one person views something is completely based on which team they're on, right?
Now look, they're already calling you Mike S. Keffels. Just because I said that, they're calling you Keffels. You see how that works? And you're not. I mean, you're not that. You're not Keffels.
Yeah, I didn't really follow the Keffels thing.
Yeah, Keffels is trans, trying to destroy the world.
Well,
That's all. And that's what John was trying to say. Now, can you guys be friends again?
Sure, as soon as he apologizes.
Oh my God. John,
Luck
have
with
you
that.
ever apologized? In the history of John Malin, has there ever been an apology?
Never.
You
What
and
would
me
you
are
like
good.
John to
We've
apologize
apologized to
for?
each other, so we're good.
Who did?
You and I.
Oh yeah, I did apologize too.
Yeah.
You know,
This feels a little uncomfortable.
not for me. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Glad you guys are getting along. Make out.
I'm like, what's next? I don't know.
What's next is a new level of greatness where Drawn and Quarter comes back, and John returns to it to win. Southpaw 16 for $10 says, "Hey Ethan, I just received CyberFrog Blood Honey and I love it. Can't wait to see Wreck Planet and all the other great works I backed here. Thanks, Sean Aguirre, for introducing me to Aguirre."
Yeah, it's like Aguirre, Wrath of God. That was a film that oh gosh, who's the director? Oh my gosh.
Karl Kinski. Werner Herzog.
Yes, Werner Herzog, Klaus Kinski was in it. It's Aguirre, Wrath of God.
You're
There you
welcome.
It's
I should have known because you had the Bruce Lee poster behind you that would be stuff that would be in your mind. Movie trivia.
It's Aguirre. It's Mexican.
Naked women are
my
in my
mother-in-law.
mind.
That's her last name. So
I can't pronounce that, Gabe. Say that again.
Aguirre. It's Mexican. It's my mother-in-law's last
Aguirre.
name. Aguirre.
Oh, rolling the
Aguirre.
tongue.
Aguirre.
Yo hablo español. Yo estoy aprendiendo español con mi esposa. So yeah,
I
I'm
barely
learning,
habla English.
I live 25 miles from Tijuana. I better be fluent in Spanish.
Tijuana.
Oh yeah.
Yo
I
también
live 20 miles from
aprendiendo.
Tijuana. I never speak a lick.
Jedi Knight Justice for Gina Carano. I hired Sheila Alien's PI to find Carl O'Rowe. Where is Carl O'Rowe? Has anybody heard from him?
Yeah.
Where Carl O'Rowe got drunk, fell down the stairs, and I never saw him again. And I think he's dead. I think he's still on the staircase at the bottom.
Oh, That's
Do you remember that? Do you remember him like
Yeah.
drinking himself into complete and total a stupor and then like falling down the stairs?
Yeah, we were closing him out for something. For,
Yeah.
his
We
project.
closed him out all
Death
right.
Sworn. Death Sworn.
Closing out for life.
Close the caskets.
Forever.
We closed out his campaign good, me and you, John.
Mhm.
I mean, his campaign. He completely vanished apparently, so either he's DED or aliens got him. R.I.P. Death Sworn. Sorry about that. I do
He
feel
had the
bad,
right
but I'm just
attitude, man. He had the right attitude. He's the one that brought up the whole like CG's like punk rock.
Yeah.
yeah, we're punk rock. Where is he now? He's get his punk ass back into CG and fulfill his book. JV says back Vic King's Beowar on Indiegogo. Beowar, good name for a book. I'm here to help, by the way. You know, do everything I can for people. CG
Well,
is
Ethan, I'm gonna take off. Jimmy Reyes is in the green room. He can take my place.
He isn't though.
He's
isn't.
not anymore.
No, he gave
Then
up.
I'll just stay then.
All right, good. All right, let's look at the campaigns here and see what's going on. Loose Threads, great looking book. We got to change the title of the book. That's all. We just got to change the
Beowar.
title.
He could call it Beowar.
Beowar is a great name. That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah,
Beowar is good. Loose Threads is not good. Like, look at this. You see this imagery, and then you go, "What is this?" Doesn't
Sounds
connect.
like it's a tennis shoe or some kind of stitchery. It's like one of those stitch. What are those like cross stitch for those ladies? It's like a store, a cross stitch store.
Yeah.
Loose threads.
Loose Threads.
Crochet.
Crochet. That's it. Yeah.
There you go.
Spare change. Yeah,
Spare
all right.
change. Free
Hold on.
beer.
Free beer. Free beer sounds good. Black and White Volume 2, Man vs. Machine, and Truth, Justice, American Way by Gabe El Taib. Second Chance CyberFrog campaign. Wreck Planet. I can't wait to fulfill this. That'll shut everyone up.
Yeah.
That'll shut Mike up, finally. Mike gets to read CyberFrog 2 Wreck Planet. He'll be like, what?
Are
I
you
didn't know
saying
Ethan was this good. I had no idea.
Mike backed it.
Mike did not back it. I'll
Mike
tell you
backed
that.
it twice.
There's no way he did.
Yeah, I got a copy for my kid.
Mike.
Are you? Oh yeah.
See,
You got to replace his book.
That's the old rhythm, man. I set him up. Mike hit the home run with it.
I love it. Let me see. Electric Blue CyberFrog variant action figures. We're getting close to $40,000. Thank you very much. I wish I got it. I'm not starting campaigns at night. I have no energy to keep this going. I have to go to bed and then wake up and start again. Starting at noon, a campaign at noon is the best time to do it. I've decided. But thank you everyone for supporting me anyway.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Oh, you started that today?
Yeah, this is I started at 7 p.m. For the
wow.
We just started for the for the show, but people were waiting for No, it's good. It's not. It's great. It's just that I don't have the like. Normally, what I like to do is start at noon and then carry on all the way through to 3 a.m.
Oh, okay.
for the opening day of a campaign. Yeah. So, but I just I don't know. I got to go to bed at some point. Andy Smith's Cordrat: The Reckoning hit 45,000 today.
Whoa!
Yeah, thank you,
He's
guys.
going up to. He's going to hit 50 pretty soon.
Thank you, guys.
What is your highest? What are we trying to beat, Andy? What is the
52 and change?
Jesus, we're gonna beat that. I mean,
Heck
come
yeah,
on,
dude.
obviously.
Blow that away.
This might be six figures.
Hey, Ethan, can you show the T-shirts? It's got these like metal T-shirts. They look killer.
Let me see here, Mike. What do you think of this artwork? Have you seen this?
Oh, I love Andy's stuff.
Yeah, I mean this, but I mean this is like what he's meant to do.
Yeah, this was Andy was put on this earth to get Cordrat.
Yeah, Barbarian stuff, and then we've got the Great Bud Root.
Yeah,
the coloring here.
Awesome.
It looks so natural.
I met Bud one time, right? Is he
There
kind
it is.
of?
There it is. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's metal.
Cool.
That's metal, baby.
T-shirts really are a good idea.
Hey,
Really
how's the
nice.
T-shirt selling? 10.
Good so far.
15, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Andy, I love the white logo here Maybe think about it for the cover too. It's easier to read to contrast the black stroke line on the letters there. It's a cool logo, and on the cover it doesn't pop as much as this pops a lot. The white logo, I like it.
Yeah. Cool.
Let me see. Peter Charon says, "Great to see Mike on the stream tonight for $5." Thank you.
Welcome, Mike S. Miller.
Yeah.
JV says, "Oh, I read that one already." Back Bayo War. We'll read it again. Back the King's Bayo War on Indiegogo. Yeah, Budroot's amazing. The T-shirts are good. I think you have to order like 44 of them or something like that, or 48 of them. So selling 18 of them is not a bad start, and makes it worth it. But this campaign's great, man.
Thank you. Really appreciate it, guys.
Now, Aaron Lepresti's Wraith of God, Blood Hunters. Yes. We're getting very close to $90,000 and on to 6 figures. Now, Aaron had hopes that he would be able to beat Fiendish to 6 figures. That didn't happen, but I will say this: Aaron is poised to reach 200,000 before Fiendish, and that's what we got to do.
Oh, dang!
Yeah, it's a marathon, right? Not a sprint. So I'm working my angles. I got a fourth cover that I pray to God I'll be getting sooner than later that I can drop.
Is this from the mystery artist?
Yep, with some excitement into it. And of course, we have if you'll scroll down, Ethan, and take a look at the Bloody Keon werewolf T-shirt, which is actually doing quite well.
Yeah.
I'll bet it is. All this stuff is good, man.
Yeah, I ordered
Every
that
page.
T-shirt.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. That's hot.
That's Gabe did the colors on that, and
fun.
How's it doing? 30 of them sold already?
But there's also a different tier for the king size or the extra size. What am I trying to say? The
larger sizes.
And so I've sold
Plus
29
sizes.
size shirt, and there's about 10 of those are Keon. So I think we've hit like at least 40 at this point.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great. That's
That's
one of the,
great.
like the COMICSGATE Con. That's the thing I'm looking forward to the most is everybody wearing their T-shirts. Hanging out. That's going to be cool.
How's that coming along?
Oh yeah.
Unless they're women, they don't have to wear their T-shirts.
They don't have to wear anything, right?
What do you say, Shane?
Depends what state
Nothing,
they're in.
nothing.
Damn, Art.
What do you
Classic
real
Keon
quick
style.
if they're fit, Mike, that kind of state, or that.
Yeah. Mike, we can do For the Fans Fest whenever we want. I've got a company that wants to actually fund it and pay for it. And then we've got friends right here in Jersey who put on a show called Monster Mania. You might be in the chat now.
Oh,
It's
cool.
one of the biggest local conventions. It's huge. And he's just like, yeah, I'll do it. So it's a matter of I got too much to do. But for some reason, all of this falls on my plate since you left, Mike.
Oh,
Yeah, this is something Mike would have taken care of in the day.
Mike would have helped out. I would have delegated this
I get things done.
opportunity to Mike. He does get things done, and he would have, I'm sure, he would have helped participate in getting this convention underway. So, in a large sense, Mike let everyone down. Everyone who's watching right now is looking forward to a trip to Orlando. All right, what
Sorry,
is this?
everybody.
We got Edwin. A book drawn by Miller.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, here's Edwin. I don't know what Edwin's doing here. I think he's causing trouble. Could you read this, Gabe?
Absolutely. A book drawn by Miller, passing up graveyard shift, doesn't take anything away from Malin. John seems to have held a loyal following.
Well, that was kind. He's reaching out. He's extending an olive branch to you.
Look at John's face. John completely understands what Edwin's doing there. John is no dummy. Steve Roberts says, Mike, welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place you laughed about. Yeah, we tease him a lot because we got him on the spot. Welcome back.
I'm just here for a visit.
That's pretty clever. The welcome back Cotter.
He wasn't invited back here. I mean, what are you talking about?
Mike forced his way back.
Yeah. People like to have Mike here.
You missed us, didn't you, Mike? You missed all this.
Mike, be honest. You did. And don't lie. Because, Mike, after all, it's all about Mace. Mr. Datha's neighborhood. Look at this guy.
Hello, boys and girls.
Now, he's saying this straight to you, Mike. See him right now?
Mm-hmm.
He's talking right to you. Mike, take your hand off your wallet. He's not going to rob you.
How are you? You know, today is going to be a wonderful day.
Didn't Eddie Murphy do this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Today could be a wonderful day for many reasons.
Mike, why is he smiling at you like that? And what is he talking about? Why would he say today is going to be a wonderful day for so many reasons, Mike?
I don't know. The possibilities are limitless.
This is like that time I got raped in prison.
We might get mail from the postman. Or we might just get a song from Ace.
What do you think?
AIDS? What did he say?
Mace.
Yeah, he said we might just get swords from AIDS. And look at his face when he says that. It's fucked up. Here we go. This is dedicated to Mike S. Miller. Yes, Mike. Welcome back, Mike.
You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they're getting wild for me.
This song was written just for Mike.
All want to smile at me.
This is Mike walking around the streets of COMICSGATE.
That is?
Yeah. No, not these.
The one on the right, Mike. The one with the long hair.
These rap cats, man, they all got this style for me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat
Mike, you look
drop,
good in
I
yellow.
know they gon' lean. Word
favorite
is
color.
juice, I know they gon' fiend. Everything, Mississippi to the Palm Springs. Girls from brunettes down to blonde queens. These young boys don't know what a Don
They don't know what a Don
It's
means.
a bad boy gone clean. I'm the diamond chain choker, always remain sober. Don't drink liquor and all the game's over.
Mike, do you drink liquor or what do you do?
Yeah. I have 2 drinks a night. Doctor's orders.
Yeah.
Need a plane, I explained it to my broker. 3 box in the hood, top down, and ain't over. You know there's more, man, where that come from? Me and Kuda love rolling
There's John Malin right there.
back to back in one. See the names have all changed since I've been around.
The names have all changed. We've got Aaron Lopresti, Dale Keown, Irene Strakowski, and many others. But you're welcome back, Mike. Den Knight says, back to blue. Can't wait to review on my channel. Welcome back. Look at all these children, Mike. What are you doing with all these kids?
That's good.
Why are you saying you know you like that for children?
You know you like that. You know you like that. You know you like that.
Mike
You know you like
is
that.
back.
You know you like that.
Now, DJ Close says, terrible song. Sinisti says they're all his kids. Mike, welcome back.
Mm.
What do you think, Shane Davis?
I don't have any thoughts.
Yeah. So,
What do you feel, Shane?
Towards you, nothing.
Mike, you should get a cover done by Dale Keown, says Travis T.
I'll message him.
He already said no.
Yeah.
I'm not John Malin.
That's actually
Oh, no,
true.
he said yeah to me. He just didn't do it.
He just didn't do it. Den Knight says back to blue. Oh, I read that one. Let me get caught up. Yeah. All right, hold on a second. We're all good. F. Smiller says comic books and cahoots. Shane is hysterical tonight. Why is Shane so hostile towards Mike? I don't understand. Love Shane. Yeah.
He's ambivalent.
Shane's got
That was
loyalty
the whole
and
point.
blood.
Yeah. Shane is the man. Shane, what are you working on? What are you drawing?
My 24-hour cover.
Oh, yeah, I saw most of it. How's it looking?
It's looking. I'm inking.
Oh,
nice, buddy.
I'm
Wait a minute.
inking the
Is this-
gums.
Oh, yeah, I want to
time
rub
slot?
a finger up that.
Shane, how does that work? A 24-hour cover?
It'll go up 24 hours, and I'll probably do another 12 for people that don't get there on the first 24.
Nice.
Now wait a minute. On your booty cover from the last campaign, didn't you drop that like 24 hour, like a couple different 24-hour times? Or am I mistaken?
No, it was like 12 single hours, so it's 24 and then 12.
Okay.
And that was it. Just those 2 times.
No, 12 times. I would drop it 12 times for 1 hour, so it was like 36.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I got
So
you.
it was 36 hours.
Okay, but has Mike been up in the club? Says Steve Roberts. Shane, I can't.
Screen cap.
I can't help but notice that, like, her crotch is heavily featured.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to outdo the last coin select cover.
Vic says, "Read my super chats, bro." Some people are complaining I'm missing super chats. All right, hold on a second. We've still got Edwin Boyette who says, "Dark Gift Comics, did you just super chat for a super chat?" Yes, he did, and that's the way we do it around here. We that's the grift. We ignore super chats, so they super chat us again, saying, "Did you remember to read my super chat?" And that's how I make the big bucks. Hold on, I'm going to read the super chats now.
There you go.
And thank you everyone for putting up with my nonsense, especially Edwin Boyette. Missed my super chat. E says Dark Gift Comics. All right, very good. I think that's all of them. No, hold on. Dark Gift Comics Presents says, sign up for Lightbringer Genesis Volume 2 and Pariah Mud and Blood today. Pariah, Blood and Mud, the Ethan Van Sciver story. Great seeing Mike back on Hail COMICSGATE. Let me see here. Mike, you forgot to acknowledge your son Shane. Aren't you glad he's here and being successful in his campaign? You lousy SOB, says Vic. What? Why is Shane Mike's son? And then what do you mean? I don't understand. Rick Johnson says, "Hey, Pie Man, can you read my super chat that you missed?" That is true. That works. Troy Neenan says, Twitter is one of the purest forms of democracy because it functions on mob rule. 10,000 violent idiots attacking a small group. Numbers win democracy. That's why we have to protect our democracy, I guess. The Democrats. Android 33 says, "Hey Mike, are you big or little spoon with John Malin?"
Aren't spoons supposed to be the same size in order to?
Yeah, in order to fit together, I guess. Troy Neenan says, "Do you think the USA is a democracy, Mike?"
No, it's a representative republic.
Yeah.
I'm not a socialist.
Yeah, when you hear somebody saying that, I was just complaining about that. Like all these people saying they're a threat to our democracy.
The Democrats always say that because it's in their name. They're Democrats.
Right. Well, they have to say it so they can get it into people's heads. But that's like Mike said, that's not what we are.
They're a threat to our rule. That's what democracy, Democrats. You're right, Mike. I never would have caught on to that, but you're right about that. Back, enemies of self on Indiegogo. Oh, I read that. Holy cow, Mike is back. Welcome back, says Ricky Ray Rosenberg. He's a monster, says, could I punt that Miller like a possum across the yard? John, I'll post one more picture to the Twitter, but I'm fading and I don't know why. He's a monster is very peculiar. I really don't understand anything that he sends me. Mike, congrats on the campaign making bucks. Please pay Eden, says 200 Watt Studio. Internet guy says, add romantic night with EVS and B-52s next to Indiegogo. Well, that's a good idea. Yeah, for like $1,000, you can have a romantic night with me and the B-52s on my Indiegogo campaign. Den Knight says, hey, Mike, loving SOTC. Great looking work.
Thank you.
Any chance of getting the Playmates mold and making that figure, says Rick Johnson. I gotta say, I used to be interested in that, but ever since I saw these figures, I'm not interested anymore. But it's always a possibility.
You might do well with that if you do some retro hardbacks. Like there's a big market for retro figures on cardbacks. If you could do that, how big were they?
What my Playmates toy?
Yeah, like were they real heavy or?
I don't know. It's just a It isn't functional. Like really, it's just I would have to scan it in. It would have to be repaired, and then it would have to be broken down and turned into an action figure. And I don't know how interested I am in that. It was the size of one of the Turtles toys.
Right. So you could do that, and you could put it on a card back, and people would probably go crazy if it looks like that era retro. But a lot of that's in the packaging.
Yeah, that's a thought. Urashima Taru says, "Remember, it was Snyder that cast him." Yeah, Zack Snyder injected Warner Brothers with like 3 poison pills. Ezra Miller, Amber
Fisher.
Heard, and Ray Fisher. Yeah, just pains in the ass.
Who was the second one?
Yeah, but it's all forgiven because he brought in Gal Gadot.
Yeah, I guess so. Mike should use the Jap knives to cut up CyberFrog toys like EVS did to Rose Tico. Nandino Palacio. Ass Cheek says, "Say hi, COMICSGATE. Is Comics Great?" Oh, where is COMICSGATE? Oh, Mike, say hi. COMICSGATE. Is Comics Great?
Hello, COMICSGATE. Is Comics Great? By the way, that was my name. Comics Great. You stole it.
Uh-oh.
But you can have it.
I didn't do it. You understand?
Him.
Yeah.
The comic,
okay.
yeah. That guy.
Rini is like a ray of sunshine on these streams, says Darren Wagner.
Oh, and she's not here.
I'm here.
Oh,
there she is.
I was blowing my nose.
Jared Weaver says EVS is sounding like Rocky. If I can change and yous can change, we all can change. Bob Gable says, Mike, when was the last time you stole kumquats?
I've actually never stolen kumquats. Those were loquats.
Oh yeah, they're loquats. Hawaii's public enemy #1, Edwin Boyette, has been apprehended alongside partner Ezra Miller, says Jenko Morningstar. Yeah. Someone's gonna catch up with Edwin, I'm sure he's into crazy stuff. Zay Comics says, "Is that Smiller?" Hey Mike. I read this already. Malin can't let anything go and must win every fight he starts. Let it go, John, and stop being the bitch of CG, says old dirty fatty.
Oh my goodness.
John, you can't hold hands.
Wait, quit a fight?
Yeah, why would you quit a fight?
Quit a fight to not be a bitch? No, I'm going to keep fighting.
That's right.
Yeah. Can Mike start eating potato chips right now, says Jay Bama fan? Can you read my previous super chat before Billy leaves, says Neon Knight Rider? I hope so. You stream because it's entertaining. The contest doesn't matter. If it's entertaining, everyone wins, says John Maciel. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think John was trying to impart to Mike. Mike felt like his... Mike is a little bit goofy. He feels like his show, the contest needs to be 100% pure when nobody cares. Like, he felt like that. He was like, why is John winning all this? It's not fair. And I don't know. People kind of preferred it, I think, to see John win. It was weird. Just kept winning over and over again. Like, and John would...
People have a lot of fun when I'm on a show.
Absolutely true.
They're like, if John's not here, the shit's dull. Liven it up. People
Vic says
they complain about Drawn and Quartered all the time, and except for me. They were like, John's great.
Yeah, people said baseball was boring until like the home run derby. You know what I mean? It's like suddenly you've got people who are cheating, taking drugs, and hitting home runs all the time. Suddenly baseball was like all anyone was talking about.
Interesting.
It's like John needs to get on steroids and just be even more like himself. Shane Davis and Mike S. Miller, my dream come true. Thank you so very much, Ethan. Just get John to shut up, says Vic.
Oh my God.
SHS Rebels 08 says, play Shane's intro. Well, it is a little interesting to see Shane.
You did.
I did play it. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That's why I played it, was because of that super chat. It's interesting to see Shane and Mike together because it's a little bit like seeing I don't know. It's a little strange. It's like seeing two generations that shouldn't have met.
Your parents fuck.
No.
That's just gross.
Oh my god.
So what do you mean 2 generations that shouldn't meet?
I mean, it's like Mace Windu. I guess Mace Windu's still around. I think of a Star Wars thing. But it's like a character from the prequels who was not Darth Vader or Obi-Wan Kenobi interacting with a character from the sequels. It's a little weird. Like, you know, they're generations apart.
Yeah, Shane, you're the sequels.
And Mike's the prequels. I'm the original trilogy. Jedi Jabba the Hutt. Jedi Knight Justice for Gina says Methwin rigged the vote and Jack Malin still won. Did Methwin rig the vote?
How's
Was he
that?
cheating? I don't know.
Probably. Sounds true.
It does sound true. There's no evidence that it isn't true.
Yep.
Stormtrooper Julian Caesar says EVS is doing another drama stream later. Is this drama? Like, I'm seriously, who
Kind of
cares?
dry if it's drama, to be honest. I mean,
yeah.
What it is it's this. You've got, let me explain what's going on for people who don't know. You've got 2 guys here. You've got Mike and John who've hurt each other's feelings tremendously, except for John, who doesn't have feelings.
Yeah,
and these 2 guys love each other. They do. But they're both really mad at each other to the point where they put up walls that are impenetrable. And it's a shame. So Mike is here. Mike is still here because he's like, boy, I hope something changes so I can be friends with my friend John again. And John is still here, like, and he's thinking, I got to be proud and everything like this, and I got to put up my defenses. But boy, I really wish things could go back to the way they were. And the 2 of them are sitting there holding back tears, and I'm sitting here making fun of both of them. But this is what's going on here. Like, you know, they were really, really good friends. And so everybody's watching them and they're just hoping that there's some kind of a breakthrough.
yeah, you're watching to see who breaks first. Who's gonna say,
Yeah.
I love you, man.
Yeah. And that's just reality. Ronan
Why don't
says,
you both compliment each other. Each of you say something really sweet about the other.
Yeah, right now, on command.
Do it.
Go, John, you
Something
first.
really nice.
John, what would you like to say that's nice
I
about
want to
Mike?
hear what Mike has to say about me first.
Come on, Mike.
You look thinner, John.
There you go.
Fuck you.
Oh,
Fucking guy. You see what I mean? Fucking the war is on.
Ronan says EVS is an instigator of friendship.
that's right.
Mike will lie, says Doug 35. John, do you have anything nice to say about Mike?
No.
He's like, pass.
I mean, it's tough, you know. I mean, this situation happens. It's impossible to fix. Alex VRB says Ethan instigates comedy, and I'm offended. I think I've been on my best behavior tonight. I really have. Let me see. EVS, play the "Let Me Back on Your Stream" Ethan segment. Okay.
Oh.
Well, I'll do it to close out. I don't want to do it right now. I'm almost done anyway. I just want to read the super chats. Fondly remembering Mike S. Miller and Alias Comics, says Darren Wagner. Repent, Mike, and be forgiven. Be authentic, says Sabrav. Is Mike's new image now a pink sock, says SHS Rebels? Oh, wait, that's disgusting. Vic says your wayward son has returned. I think it's the story of Abel and Cain. Most people say Cain and Abel, Vic. Fighting for their father's attention. John is the bad guy, kicking down, though. Wow. Master Boob says, this is just to get on the CG is Comics Great video. That'd be nice. Hail the one true drawn quarter champ, John Malin, says Jonathan Hurst.
It's true. I hold most records there of my time.
Dark Gift Comics says you've maxed out the panel to add Miker. Vic says looks just like the Flash in that red suit. Hot bod. Steve Roberts says that's your angle. Get all these campaigns to 100K, or else CBS will do jumping jacks again. What do I get out of that? Nothing. All right, that's it. I think we've read. Mail-in is a uniter, not a divider. Only he can fix this. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the other guy if I missed his super chat. So
yeah.
Message me at support@billytucci.com. That's Debbie's email. She'll take care of whatever it is.
Right on. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Yeah, I did my best, guys. I really did. I woke up at midnight, and then I've been awake ever since, like working on getting this campaign up and being here for Comicsgate Kings and doing a tremendously entertaining, almost 4-hour stream. That is diligence, stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to see everyone now. As I review the faces in the chat on my panel, I see Shane is pissed off. I'm worried about that. Steve Roberts says Mike is a Christian, so he will forgive. John is an atheist, so repent, John. Yeah. Mike, did you have fun though, or no?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you coming back, Mike?
No.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't
It's
know?
nice to see everybody.
What do you mean
Shane,
you don't
you
know?
were a ray of sunshine. Billy, love you,
You're
bro.
a piece of
Art,
shit.
you
Anyway,
too.
you coming back, Mike?
Aaron, I'll see you on my channel. Rini, I'm so glad we reconnected. That was so funny. I was like, because I was watching you on Aaron's show, and I was like, that's her, isn't it? Is that her? Is that her?
Ah,
I'm not sure if
that's so
it's her.
funny. Yeah, nice to see you again.
You too. And Andy, you
Christopher
too,
says
bro.
John only cries when they escape the basement. That's true. Read my name right, EBS for mail-in. J. Alabama Mammy fan. Clownfist says, panel question, last fist fight you had, who, what, and why? Oh boy, that's interesting.
Who, what, and what?
Who, with, and who, and why? Why did you have a fist fight?
Oh, shit.
I was with my brother about 10 years ago, and it was because he was growing pot in my garage, and then I kicked him out, and then he said he was going to call the cops because I didn't have a grower's license, and I had pot in my garage. And so I tore down his grow room.
So you could have his pot.
No, I kicked him out, and then I tore down his grow room, and he showed up while I was like sweeping up the last of it, and he attacked me. And I just,
you burn
I
all
just
that
armbarred
weed?
him and smashed him into the ground.
Burn it all.
Damn. To get rid of it.
Just like the burning bush in the Bible.
Very interesting. I don't know if anybody wants to. Billy Tucci's last fist fight was awesome.
Did you look at Billy?
Billy's delighted by it.
He's like, he brings back great memories.
That wasn't. I don't think that was. That might have been my last fight. I don't know.
God,
What do you mean? You've had so many that you can't remember. Like there might have been another one.
If that, yeah, I have to ask Debbie. She'd know.
She'd know.
She remembers all your fights.
Keeps track.
It's usually her fault.
That is crazy that you don't know.
Yeah.
My last fist fight was with my brother Josiah. I don't know if he's in the chat right now. I regret it tremendously. And it happened because I was 18 and he was like 17. And he said, I could kick your ass.
Oh.
And he said it like seriously, and it pissed me off. So I said, why don't you hit me right now? You're such a tough guy. And he said, why don't you hit me? And I said, okay. And I hit him, and I didn't stop hitting him. And
one just turned into another.
yeah, and I like beat the living hell out of my little brother. And I remember like my little brother. And I remember being heartbroken over it as I looked at his face, which was purple. And my dad came down and broke us up. And my dad said, I was pissed. I was still like yelling and, all this stuff. And my dad said, that's your brother. Look what you did to your brother. And I like nearly wept. I felt so ashamed of myself. But he said, but Josiah did say, to his credit, he said, you taught me a lesson. He was like, it was wise enough to you shouldn't do that.
I had a fight with the image controller. It wasn't a fist fight; it was more of a wrestling type thing.
You were like biting his shins.
All right, we don't need to hear about your mud wrestling and stuff. Come on,
sexual adventures.
Well, usually they don't. You don't punch too much, anyways, in fights. Usually it ends up on the ground, and usually end up like grappling. Most of the time, usually they're not standing up, and you're like punching each other.
Art's
like
showing his age again. Remember the grappling days in the Roman Coliseum? I was there.
It's broke back art. Look out.
But anyways, it was one of those situations when you go and you hold them down, and then it's like, say uncle. So that's how you win. Say uncle.
That's not a real fight.
My wife and I used to.
Yeah, it is. It's a real fight. You get them in a hold, a very compromising hold they can't get out of, and then you say uncle.
I've got you from behind, and it's compromising. All right,
it's compromising. You always go gay. You always go gay, Andy. Why?
Well, I'm just trying to impress John. So,
not that there's anything wrong.
John, are you impressed? Did it work? Look at John's asleep.
I know.
Oh yeah.
All right. We got to wrap this up.
Good times, man. Thanks, Ethan. What a great show.
You guys are terrific. Thank you so much for being here. And here is the song featuring Mike. You're welcome, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for supporting all the campaigns. Take care, guys.
Bye.
George, what happened?
Everyone thinks I'm a white supremacist now.
Oh, George. You either disappear or you join COMICSGATE and kind of stand up to these people. And you have a lot of friends if you join COMICSGATE.
I would be delighted. I've actually been trying to. I don't know how. I don't have any connections, I'll try to be in touch.
All right, pal.
All right. Take care, Eva. Yes.
A few moments later.
Sell my book on your stream, Ethan. I'm begging. Begging. Sell my book on your stream, baby. Show my book, a great big hook. I saw a lot that made me feel much secure. I walk away, thinking then your others will follow my little steps. I'm begging you, sell my book on your screen, baby. Begging, let me back to your screen, baby. I need you to understand that nobody buys and turns me superstar. I hate your street with all my heart, and I need the cash so I don't lose my heart.
Well, look, I just got to say this.
Go ahead.
All right, this is going to sound mean. I really don't like you, but I miss you.
Mike, I got honestly.
I'm willing to look at anything.
Let me at least present my argument, Mike. Okay? There it is, right there. You might be seeing things in the clouds, Mike. You know what I mean? Possible.
Sometimes it's just a cloud, Mike.
Sometimes it's just a cloud.